Howdy, y'all. What you up to today? I was bored after working on the van all this time. I'm kind of in limbo. So I had no idea if I want to finish the van or not. A lot of people don't know I have a van, so I probably ought to make that video too, huh? Anywho, howdy Matt, howdy Stan, two awesome people. Hey, that's amazing. They're both from Texas. Ooh, look at that. You got the man from the north, Tug Raid. Oh, really? Well, howdy doody. I am having my salad for the day and taking my vitamins. You guys want to come up? Let me go back and look at the link. Y'all hear me, right? Howdy, Kenny. Let me put the link in there. And then I can go over here. Did I put it? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done this. Oh, we're just going to be up here for a minute. There it is. All right. Somebody come talk to me. Kenny, come check out my lunch. And I'm taking my vitamin C's and whatnot. All right. Aha, Lance is in the house.
Lance is in the house.
Lance. Hey, let me change up my speakers. I can't hear you. Can you hear?
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
I hear you fine. Yep, no problem.
All right, I got a new sound bar. So it's
a sound bar? I see.
How you doing, Lance?
Good, man. How are you?
Oh, look at there.
How's the health and everything?
Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead.
I did not give myself that name.
Go.
What's up, George and Lance?
All right.
Nothing, Matt.
I have no sound, so
you're driving your car.
Yeah, I'm in my car.
I didn't realize I had to have this.
There's somebody in your house, Matt.
Anyhow,
who?
Is somebody home?
Lance, I'm having me 4-cup salad.
4-cup salad. What kind of dressing?
Raisins, carrots, cranberries, blueberries, tortilla chips.
Any lettuce?
That sounds good.
Tortilla chips in a salad?
Nothing to see here. Yeah, there's always something to see here. Ray and Becky's in.
Can you
Stan's
guess?
in the house.
Hi, Stan.
All right, now.
Okay, this is the question, George. Can you guess who Nothing to See is here?
Because I moved everything up here. That's not good.
We'll close that. Okay.
There we go.
Can you guess who Nothing to See is?
I had it. There we go. All right. Yes, we have a guest secret in the house. There he is.
No, we all know who that is.
I have to take a second before you just said there, Georgie.
I was just popping up to say hi for lunch, and look at this. Oh, man.
What the heck is this thing?
We missed you, George.
Yeah, we missed you,
Thanks,
George.
mate.
We missed you in underground. We missed you in underground.
The man from the north. No, that's me. That's not Lance. Lance is 500 miles south of me.
Why? What's wrong?
I gotta go back to the
Who's mowing the
store
lawn?
Why?
because they didn't put in the right tuning, and they have to.
Who's mowing the lawn? I do.
No extra.
I don't know. It
Oh my
almost
God.
sounds like
Sorry,
Lance's son talking.
So the
Well, that
TV's
was
on a
under-
different thing.
yeah.
Okay, now we're under control. I got a headache.
I cut my grass yesterday.
All right, let's start over. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Doing great, man. How are you?
For Saturday afternoon.
There's
Well, I got a
nothing to see
headache.
here.
Been trying to figure out a van situation.
Okay, the live that you did that was just a repeat of from a weeks ago, right?
I don't even know. I've lost the marbles during the.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So the live that I did last.
yesterday or the day before? It was just it was like a video of your other live.
No, what's happened with live stream or StreamYard here
Yeah.
is that if I do a recording, I can send it up as a video, but then it comes up as like a premiere.
Okay, so it was a
So it
premiere.
looks like it's live.
Ah, okay. Because it said live, and I'm reading it. It's not premiere, but it's exactly.
It sends it, and I just wanted to make a video and send it up, but then it's like all of a sudden I had to be there, and I'm like, live? What do you mean?
I have a question for you. I noticed you did a live about a month or so ago, and then Dana had it on her website, the exact same live, but it wasn't the same people in the chat. You had people in your chat with your live, and then she had the same live with you on it, with different people chatting. How do you guys do that? How is that? Oh, it's top secret?
Yeah. We'll have to go to the tug to figure that one out.
Yeah, because that was weird. I'm going like, how could George's live be on Dana's website? And it was being streamed.
So back in the day, I shared my StreamYard with her.
Oh,
and so as you guys know, is that you can have it go out to different streams.
Oh, at the same time. Oh.
Yeah, so I clicked on both of them. So she was getting it and I was getting it.
I told you.
You're a genius, Matt.
I told you.
So you have to both be logged in on the same StreamYard account.
No. Well, I gave her permission to use my StreamYard. So
Hi, Roy
she
and
had
Becky.
linked it to her.
Right.
So yeah, she was logged in.
Yeah, and then and there were different people in her chat talking to her.
Yeah,
or
no, I
talking
didn't
to you.
realize that at all.
Yeah, there was people in the chat.
Wow.
And you never answered those people.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Because you couldn't see them. Only she could see them.
No, it was totally on her side. Yeah.
So that's called sharing out alive.
Sharing out alive.
Sharing out alive. So Solix has got a big announcement for you.
Okay, spit.
Yeah, you were just talking about your van.
Yeah.
No, he's not getting married.
What's
What is
next
it?
month? Hold it. Wait.
I don't know. He was thinking about it, I think, because he needs somebody to drive his truck and trailer and how to follow the van.
I'll do it.
It's okay. So,
Is Ron available?
Hold
so
on.
last night,
All right, here it goes.
I went and got myself a camper van.
Oh, you silly boy.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's sweet. And it's got a mirror right above the bed.
Wow.
No. Lance is seeing things, but I think it's a wishful seeing.
Dude, that is so nice.
It's that beautiful wood strips on the ceiling. Actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does it have the seats still in it and the fold-out bed?
2, 3 seats. Show the pictures.
Oh, okay. I got pictures.
And there's a mirror above his bed too.
Am I having? Okay.
Is it the frosted ones with the little brown marble-looking stuff on them?
He'll have to ask the girls that.
So this is the Craigslist advertisement he had. Am I up there? Where am I?
Hi, Ken. Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Oh, William Hughes is here.
Hello, William Hughes.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I'm going back here. So there it is. It's I got it. There's the interior picture of it.
Williams, how you doing, buddy?
Can you see it?
Are you sharing it?
You're not sharing it. It doesn't look like it anyway.
No, we won't see it. Only George will see it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's different when we're guests. This is really
yeah,
weird. I have no control.
Oh, guys, my phone's gonna die. I love you. Okay, bye. My phone's about dead. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, fine, bye.
Man.
I know, right?
Oh, well.
Okay, there it is. Now I'm sharing it. So that's the interior.
Oh my gosh, it's really made out already.
Yeah, look at the ceiling.
Ready to go. Yeah, where's the mirror? That Lance, I have got to get a mirror in there just because Lance said so.
So all he needs is the engine, right now, Lex?
Oh, this thing purrs like a kitten.
How many miles? Wow,
200.
that's clean, brother.
over 200,000.
Yeah.
But the guy who originally owned it, I got the owner's manual, and he took meticulous care of this vehicle. You know, every 5,000 miles, rotated the tires and changed the oils and flushed out the radiator and did the transmission, and so he took real good care of it. So that's my find. I bought that last night.
Wow. Hey, do you want runners? You want side rails for it?
Oh yeah.
Steps, the fenders.
Yeah, he needs them at his age.
Because my neighbor just took them off. Now there's 3 vans in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
I still can't see Victoria.
I'm a van man now.
Hi, Victoria.
I'm sorry, Kenneth, it's a Chevy. It's not a Ford. But my truck is a Ford. So I kind of halfway there. Hey, Victoria.
He's going to steal a Ford emblem and glue it on the front.
I'm going to go up there with a screwdriver and pop off all that Chevy shit. I said the S word. I'm sorry.
You're not in the underground.
Yeah, exactly. What am I thinking? See what the underground does to people? Don't go there.
I need to ask the person that I bought my van from if they had full intentions on I don't even know how to say it, but they knew how bad it was, but they still sold it to me when I was trying to help them out. And now I have to spend as much or more to get it roadworthy.
That wasn't nice.
It's just I wouldn't have done it, and they shouldn't have done it. Yeah. So right now I'm trying to take the radiator out, and every video online is not the way this one is. So the standard radiator just has 2 clips on the top. You take that out, you pull off the hose, and you pull it straight out. No, mine has these fancy wings that I've had to go down and take it out. So I've got it all loose except for now. There's the transmission lines and the coolant lines.
Out of your motorhome or your van?
The van. This new purchase. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So do I want to crack into those and bust loose those transmission lines and then order a new radiator? I mean, it's 90% out, or do I put it back together and have a mechanic do it?
What do you think, Stan?
Because if I muck up the transmission lines, that's on me, you know?
That's a tough one.
Yeah. So it's loose, the fan shrouds off, and it's holding the radiator, but now I have to drain the radiator and disconnect the transmission lines. There's 2 coolant transmission lines in there. Yeah.
In and out for the transmission cooler.
Yeah.
Now there's a cinder unit that's connected to the radiator. And I've been now that I got the van, I'm looking this stuff up. That cinder unit, which is down underneath the vehicle, a little black thing about yay so big. That thing goes out before the transmission goes out, and sometimes the transmission will jump because that cinder unit is not working properly. You might want to look into that. It's a cheap fix.
Yeah, and that's the next thing. Do I change out the water pump, the alternator while I'm in there? I'm definitely going to change out the serpentine belt, no matter how it looks.
How many miles does it have on it? G?
245.
Yeah, I tell you what. If you're that far down into it, I'd do the water pump while you were there.
Oh yeah.
Wait for me. Is your mom taking you?
That is such a pain, you know. And then if you get all that done, and then a year from now or 6 months from now, the water pump goes on you, and you're like, I was just in it, you know.
I got a question I got to answer, I think.
And that's where I'm ready to turn it over to a mechanic.
It's going to be longer. I'm just going to tell her to pick me up.
Because it takes a fancy wrench off the, whatever the flywheel fancy fan thing is there.
Harmonic balance.
Yeah.
So William Hughes asked Solex says he has a channel, and I just dropped a link to Solex's channel. Please make sure you subscribe.
And I am a non-content provider, and the name of the channel is Nothing to See Here.
That's good. Awesome. So yeah, I'm in limbo that I'm mechanically inclined that I've done it this far, but I don't have the tools for the balancer.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just and the shop rate is $153. Can you believe that? $153 an hour.
I know, isn't that insane? Well, did you hear what happened to V?
No.
Her husband Steve got the Cadillac converter stolen out of their car.
Oh, I did not hear that.
$5,000.
That's going on here so bad that
Oh yeah.
Such a ripoff.
a guy was underneath my neighbor's van, okay, and it's like what, 9 inches off the ground, right? Solex, right? They were crawling under that, and the other neighbor saw him and chased him off. They go around the block and over to the other side of the fence, and they were still looking at it. So we called the cops. The cops and let him know. I took pictures, and then the guy that's van was, he woke up and posted my pictures on Facebook. So it's all known that this guy's looking at the catalytic, right? So the next day, or no, later that day, they came back looking at it. That other neighbor called the cops. The cops showed up. It says, okay, I think I know that van. So it was a different vehicle. So they went and looked at that. And later that night, they came back and stole the cats off of that vehicle. That's how ballsy they are, is they were physically seen and chased off, and they still came back, 6-8 hours later. Yeah.
Well,
I guess they're worth like $250 a piece, buddy.
Well, get this. My wife had her airbag stolen out of her 95 Taurus.
I hadn't heard that one.
In the parking lot in the middle of the daylight. It cost the insurance company $4,000 to replace them. We had to pay the $500 deductible. 1 month later, I drove it to work for 1 day, and it got stolen again in the parking lot at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. $4,000 again free. And the insurance company tried to make me pay for the second time. I said, no, that's why I got insurance. I'll pay the deductible.
It's called insurance, yeah.
But the auto mechanics are doing it, right? They're stealing them out of cars, and then they're saying you're getting brand new ones, but they're not. They're putting ones that are stolen in the cars. Not that all auto mechanics are bad.
You want to know why it's happening? I'll tell you why, because I know why. Because you want to know why?
Okay, I'll tell you why.
Because the catalytic converters uses platinum inside the catalytic converter. They want the platinum for salvage.
Money,
that's why people are going after those catalytics. It's like, hey, I have a gold necklace. I'm going to put it on my outside mirror. Go ahead. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I work for a bus sales company, and we'll go in on a Monday morning sometimes. And you don't even think about it a lot of times. You just go out and you're checking out a bus. You start it up.
Hi, Naj.
It sounds like you're at the drag strip, and then that makes you check every other one, and you've got 6 or 8 buses that they've stolen the catalytic converters off of every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Naj.
What is a bus
get
card?
this.
A bus
There is
card?
glory stories in those things, though.
Read them between the lines, Lance.
My neighbor's wife never watched the oil, never watched the water. He hounded her all the time. You got to watch the oil. You got to watch the water. She ran them both out on the same day and locked up her engine, pulled her off the road. He goes, well, I got to go to work. I'll get it tomorrow. They come back the next day. What do you think was missing? 2, both catalytic converters and their O2 sensors.
Yeah.
The insurance company totaled their car for twice as much as what they paid for it.
Yeah,
They
Roy,
laid out like bandits. They lucked out because her car was toast.
Roy's saying the catalytic converter is $300 to $400, but it's 6 hours of labor to put them in and take them out and put them in. That's why it's like $5,000, $4,000.
Yeah,
the country
they got $2,500 for a car they paid for $2,500 4 years ago.
That's Canadian too.
Yeah.
And the catalytic converter is not required in many states, but the country that started the whole catalytic converter craze was California. So California's emission controls started requiring that you cannot drive in California without a catalytic converter. So everybody's getting them. So I wonder if there's precedence now that we're being stolen our catalytic converters out from our cars all over the North America. If we can bring suit against California.
Well, I'm sick of cars, so I decided to buy something else instead of a car to travel around on.
Okay, show us. Come in large.
So you bought a Camel?
No. And I got a suit to go with it, so.
Oh, good.
Ready?
I can hardly wait.
That's me there. That's me there on the right on my black horse, and that's Lance with a lance.
Lance a lot. Yeah, I should have known.
On the night of the round table.
Lance of the Underground.
Sir Lancelot.
Sir Lancelot.
Maybe he does a lot.
I do a lot.
It does. Just ask Guinevere. She knows all about it.
They used to call me Sir Lancelot, a lot of nothing.
Now he's Lance a little.
In high school.
Or Lance not.
Lance not Lance.
So where's Kenny at? I wanted to have lunch with him.
Yeah, Kenny. Oh, yeah, you guys usually do the lunch thing. You were doing that a lot, weren't you?
But we have Germany here.
Bariotic is around.
You guys
Bariotic.
know this person, right? Come on.
No, I haven't met this person.
What?
I'm going to Google
Angie, right?
Her name is Angie.
I believe so. I can't remember right now. She is the most uplifted, spiritual, bubbly little girl. And, we think we have your neighbor.
Richard Quick.
V, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
she
Richard.
is the bubbly queen from Germany.
Oh, she's from Germany. I can't find her. Oh, here it is. Bariotic is nomad.
Yes.
Is
Please
around.
go to her site. She's
Life in
incredible.
Germany.
She does little tours. She does cooking at 3 a.m. to us.
I'll drop a link for you, George.
Pop up live, 11 viewers, 10 likes. You're doing great, Georgie.
I know, right? Quick pop up for lunch.
Well, you going to live tonight? Saturday night.
I may, but no, I got a headache. And this van thing's really spacing me out because just to get in line is 2 weeks out to
Yeah,
work on this van,
it's another problem.
and the money thing, and it's like, I didn't buy this to spend money on it, So I'm just really upset that here I helped somebody out, but now I have to go backwards in it.
See, I'm and I'm doing that, Georgie. I'm spending money. I need to go down to the bank. I never keep money in the bank. I don't know why I do that. I'm weird. I need to go.
Am I a realtor?
I need to buy a tow receiver for the van, and then I'm going to buy a like the fold out panel thing and the jackery kind of thing. Only the one I'm going to buy is called Rock Pals.
Okay.
And so I'm going to
I
buy.
haven't done the homework on those, but I know they're spending like 2 to 3 times more than you need because
Right.
fold out panels are just, look what I can do. It's just, if
Right.
that's what you have to do, then yeah.
You buy a 100-watt panel, and you're only going to get 75 watts out of it. But the rock panel one, a professional guy came out and he tested it. He got over 100 watts out of the 100-watt panel. So you're getting what you paid for. Finally, somebody's doing it.
Right. But just because they're fold up, they want to charge you like 100 watts. They want to charge you $250,
Daniel.
right?
To Z.
160.
Daniel's in here. Good buddy. Come on up, man.
Yeah, what's up, Dan?
It's 169. It's 169 for the entire package. It's I got it here. Let me look at it.
Well, don't buy the jackery either. Come on.
No, I'm not buying the jackery.
Okay.
That's just throwing money away. I mean, you're buying a name brand product. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they are about 25% more. It used to be Gold Zero was the worst one to buy. And then Renogy. Renogy was the first one to come out with a solar panel, so you're paying $200 for 100.
What about Blue
You
Eddy?
never pay more than 1-to-1 on a solar.
So
And
for this
nowadays
one,
you can pay like 50 cents. Go ahead.
for the Rock Pals, it's got a 350-watt portable power station, and the 100 plus the 100-watt solar panel for 360. That's reasonable. I know.
Whoa, folks, that is sweet. That
Back
is
Row
sweet.
Nomad is in the house.
Here, I'll put the link here for you so you can look at it, Georgie.
Yeah. We'll do it in private so I can click it, but yeah,
Right.
put it either both.
Right.
So Backroads Nomad's here. Hello. Oh, he was sawing logs the other day. If you haven't seen his video, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
It's got so many good reviews on this thing too.
Night All? What?
Who
What
said
you talking
that?
about, dude? Ty Noon.
My new suburb. Thanks, Lance.
Yeah, see? Jackery off right there. Jackeroffery. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
higher unscrupulous representative.
Yeah. Well, like you're paying name brand. Let's just leave it at that. There's better ones out there.
Okay, what are your feelings about Blue Eddy then?
Who?
Blue Eddy. Hey, Richard, quick. The Blue Eddy.
Blue Eddy's not bad.
Yeah.
I would really go to I don't usually promote other people that aren't doing what we're doing. But Hobo Tech. He's probably the most down on all these things. They get all this stuff for free. They stack it in their garage and do tests on it. Yeah. Send all the warm wishes to Dan. The weather's gotten him down.
What's going on? What's wrong with the weather?
His weather. Whether or not.
Well, I was happy for it. It was raining cats and dogs this morning.
Yeah.
I saw I get to go out there and look for leaks in my van. Because they got that smart fan, or that, what is that fan called?
Super fan.
Yeah, the fan that everybody likes to get. It's got that in. So,
well, Max fan's better than, in my eyes, to
Max fan.
Miracle
Max
fan.
is better than a fantastic. Fantastic.
Fantastic. So it's got the fantastic fan on the top of this thing, and so I'm glad that it rains. So now I can go down to the store today and re-caulk it, because that's all it needs. Because the caulking's all cracked. He used the wrong caulking.
Now, George, does your Class C have a ladder?
The ladder?
Yeah. On the back? See, mine doesn't have one because mine's a rental, and I never put ladders on rentals.
Oh, my goodness.
So I was going to buy one of those extension ladders. But instead, I'm thinking about getting one of those escape hatches, roof vents, and put it right over the bunk over the cab instead. And I can go through there to get up on the roof anytime I want to go. Yep. Instead of buying a ladder.
That may be more beneficial because you're northern. In the south, I would actually have the fan in there, because in the north, you just need air to come in.
Yeah.
Right? You don't need to actually move it because it's rather cool. Right? So you could use the escape hatch, because otherwise I'd say, no, you'd want a fan to move the air. But you have the other one. You got the bathroom one, right?
I could hook a fan up there and just like kind of unhook it when I want to go up on the roof. It won't be every day. So
yeah.
Maybe they have
if that fits, if that's the size, can you crawl through a 14-inch hole yourself?
Look at me.
I know, right?
I'm a small guy. I could easily get up through it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that might work.
But if I do start working out, it might be a problem.
You are not properly RVing, Lance, unless you have one of these bad boys.
I will be in 2 days.
You're missing
That's
lunch.
what I want to get. But those are expensive, man.
Now, hold that up there. Get the one that's, what is that, the 12-footer?
Yeah, it is.
Or more.
Okay, open it up for us and take a measuring tape.
This was. I don't speak Chinese, so this one's the. What is that word called?
Oh, hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo. This is the hoo-hoo.
Oh, hoo-hoo. Oh.
Got your hoo-hoo up. Up your hoo-hoo. Is that the 12-footer, right?
Bariotic has a good question there.
Yeah, this is the 12-footer.
Okay.
Right below, right there.
Wait a minute, I can't even see it.
Let's say I get an RV. How long does it last until I get a new one? A couple of years? No. It all depends on the manufacturer, right?
Yeah, let's hold off on that one. So the funny part is people think, oh, they're perfect, they're great, they'll last forever, and no, they're sticks and staples. That's the joke of it.
Yeah, and glue and
your roof will leak. It's not when or it's not whatever.
If
it's
not
going
if,
to.
it's when.
Yeah. So that's why Stan bought himself the ambulance, because it's a real roof.
Oh, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Stan's got big news too.
Oh, Stan.
Did he get it? Did he get it?
Go ahead. Show us a picture of what you got now.
I can't get to my pictures, so it's
come on,
I bought
man.
a Class A.
You bought a Class A.
I bought an older, like 2004, 32-foot Class A.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Photo?
the bad part about that is Stan's got to figure out how to change his YouTube handle name now.
I think I have a picture of it. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. Why?
So again, back to her question is the fact that I wouldn't buy new. I would, just like cars, buy something that's 2 years old, because people will fix what's broken with it, or it's a lemon, move on. Let somebody else spend the money on fixing it. And they always put in the weirdest things, like the dinette set that nobody can fit in. There's like, here, let's have 7 people sitting around and then sleep 2. It's like, yeah.
I know, isn't that stupid? I know.
Yeah. Here, let's have 6 for dinner and then sleep 2, right?
Like those big couches they put in fifth wheels now that have 7 people sitting on it. It's all one long one. And then there's not enough room for all the people to sleep in it.
And then where do you put the TV? Oh, 5 feet away from you. Yeah. So So the hardest thing is to figure out what kind of layout. So yeah, go look for new, but I would definitely buy used, but not too old. But then you find the ones like, like Stan. How many miles are on it, Stan? 75?
Just under 13,000.
See?
Here, I found a picture of it. It's down there in the basement.
And then what year? How old?
It's a 2004.
Oh, okay. So you see these ones that are like from 79 or 84 that have 47,000 on it. That's the magic number, folks. 47,000 miles, right? Everything is dry rotted. All the seals are shot. I just wouldn't do it. It's like the deal of the century, but 47,000 40 years ago? Yeah.
See, and that's what you're saying is that was my first concern when I saw this one and it had so little mileage on it. People think, oh, that's great. Well, I'm like, there it is.
There it is.
So
came with satellite.
This is it. This is what you get.
That came with satellite.
Yeah. So I was really concerned about just what you said, dry rot, the seals in the transmission, the rear main, that type of thing. And so I went up and talked to the guy, looked it over, and I said, so why so little mileage? He says, well, my dad drove 23 miles to the lake to be with his buddies who all had motorhomes. And he'd even drive home at night to sleep in his own bed and then go back the next morning just so he'd have his motorhome out there to have, his refrigerator and a place to go and get out of the heat and stuff. And so I took it for a drive. And I mean, what was funny is most people, I wouldn't let somebody test drive my motorhome if I was selling it without me being in it. He just hands me the keys and he says, here, go drive it. So I took off and drove it around and I stomped that thing, man. Because I wanted to make sure that transmission is going to shift good, that it's not slipping, that it's not and after doing all that and crawling under the thing, I'm just like,
wow.
Yeah, I think this is a good deal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're not made to be lived in full time.
Not all of them. There are some manufacturers that do.
Yeah, like this is like 13,000 miles on it. What is it? 10, 12 years old or so.
I mean, they will last if you maintain them regularly,
Yeah.
If you're doing your regular caulking and your regular maintenance and all that. And you know what? When you go to buy an RV, you have to have a budget. So if you only got $17,000, you're going to be buying a travel trailer. If you got $100,000, you're going to buy a good used motorhome. Right? It's all about budget. Nobody talks about that when I watch people's videos. What kind of RV should I buy? Well, how much money you got?
Well, and that's like
right?
This one. I kept toying with going a few years newer. And I also kept saying, okay, it's just my wife and I was like, we like having the slide outs because it really makes it roomy when you get somewhere. But the reality is we don't need slide outs.
No.
And so when I got down to it, this guy was asking $23,000 for this one, and I gave him 18.
Good.
So I thought I did well on it. I was like, okay, that's a good price for that motorhome.
Stan, I think he's in the chat. In the RV industry, the best years that they were building RVs were from 2000 to 2008.
What about it?
That was the best quality of RVs that were ever built between those years. Yeah. And then anything older than that were even built better too as well. But
hold it. You got three extremes here. So we've got this one to keep ours for 40 years.
You know what? Roy's kept his up, maintained it well, and it's still running. And
is he original owner, the second owner?
Probably not the original owner. Roy will have to say that. If he's talking about oh my God, what's the name of his RV?
He would have had to have bought it when he was 14. No.
Yeah, that guy. And then the extreme is don't expect that you can just buy an RV and live in it full time because they're weekend warrior things. They're only sticks and staples.
Yeah, most of them are not.
They're cheaply made. And then back here, when they said, do you hear the quality? It's pure crap because they're just trying to pump them out. They always trying to pump them out.
2 years from now, you don't want to buy one that's made right now.
Right.
Because it's going to be bad.
And then Backroads Nomad said, if the vehicle is a rolling earthquake, buy something that will sustain through, and that's true. They are. They're constantly being vibrated, shook up, whatever. And that's why somebody else made the comment about, and it might have been Backroads Nomad, made a comment about buying an ambulance or whatever because they're much sturdier. Yeah, there you go.
You see what these? This is what you do. After you've driven 100 miles, you go back and check all the screws and just make sure everything's tightened.
Yep. Oh, right? Yeah. Now on let's go to the other end of this is that Where'd he go? Dan here uses vans and utility trailers, and that's because you can build it yourself.
Yep, that's true too.
And put in what you want.
Yep.
Start with a blank canvas, usually a square cargo trailer. He's made at least 3 that I know of that from scratch, a trailer.
Yeah, if you can buy your own trailer or buy your own Class B van and build it out yourself, you're going to save tons of money for sure.
Yeah.
It just all depends on how handy you are.
And that's why I wanted to get the van, and I have a cargo trailer, and the van and a cargo trailer would be sweet because I know the RV is not going to last. But for me to downsize,
that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, he's had the RV. He's done the trailer thing.
So he's not going to use. No, he's still got it. He's kept his 5th wheel. He's going to use it when he goes full time.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's gone through that motion. I haven't gone through that yet. I haven't got into the RV to downsize to the van and the whatnot.
You're still in school, right?
Now he's upgraded. He went from the small ambulance to this Class A.
Well, and I had a Class C just prior to the ambulance, and the only reason I get rid of the ambulance is, when I bought the ambulance, I told my wife if it didn't work for her, hey, we'd find us another Class A or Class C or something. And she gave it a shot. She went out a couple times in it, and for her, it was just like, yeah, this just doesn't do it. And I'm like, guess what?
Yeah.
She stuck with me for 46 years. I gotta,
Oh yeah.
keep her happy.
Say no more.
So see, Roy's Class C was a honey, and it sat in a barn for 20 years. Now that was
right?
So for it to sit in a barn for 20 years and work and still be in good quality, that was when they were building them good, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. But the 20-year thing is how's the seals? How's the rest of it?
Oh yeah,
Wins what?
That's all. Yeah,
that's the gray area. But in an enclosed environment like that, barn fine, yeah, that's probably the best way to go.
Yeah. Best RVs 50 to 52. If you want quality, vintage 60s Airstream. Yeah, I love Airstreams.
Yeah, but if you got them and make them the way you want. All right, so do not buy a cargo trailer with a flat roof.
Yeah,
no, Dan's talking about a flat trailer, a flatbed trailer.
Yeah, the flat roof one, because they boy, that's so true. And the one I got, it's got a little tiny bow in the roof.
Yeah, so that's an enclosed cargo trailer. Yeah, that's what I have. I have the rounded roof and the rounded nose. Now everybody likes these new fancy aerodynamic. No. The arrow pointed ones are not aerodynamic.
It does nothing.
Because they create eddies on the side.
You're still cavitating behind your vehicle, so it just doesn't.
There's 2 videos I could share. One is Gone Again, which is up in his neck of the woods in Montana. He had to create vents that came out forward to catch the air because it was shooting off so far to the side. He had no inside pressure. That's why you have the 2 vents. You have one in the back lower right and one in the top upper left, and that's across.
Well,
and you get positive air pressure to keep the dirt out.
Let's look at the physics of this.
I like physics,
and I'm dumbing down this because everybody knows that if you're driving
just
along,
because I'm in the audience today,
driving along, and there's a semi truck in front of me, but if I get up close to that semi truck, I could take my foot off the gas and coast all the way to my destination because he's cavitating, he's pulling me along with his draft. Same thing, same principle with a flathead faced cargo trailer. Because when you're drafting, you're sucking that cargo trailer and you're pulling it along with you. So you're actually using less energy than you are with the V-nose.
Yeah, we're not taking spaceships here, though.
Hey,
none of that.
No.
Hey, Stan, your Class A is a 2003 Fleetwood Terra, 31 feet.
Yep.
Okay, I found a picture to show George here.
Yeah. All right, one more comment here.
I think that is
song Snake Rattle Roll. Yep.
Okay. Rattle. All right, what do we got? Is, right?
That's it right there. Yep.
Fleetwood RV.
Yeah, that's clean. And 2000 what?
2003.
Yeah, that's decent.
And it had a mirror above the bed.
Now, did you say that it had the slide outs or not?
Whoa.
No, there are no slide outs.
Good. Because they're gonna break on you.
Right.
It's an RV.
I've dealt with that with a 5th wheel trailer I owned several years ago.
Yeah.
I've heard YouTubers who've had both the conventional and then the slide outs, and a lot of them, they say they don't know how they could live without a slide out.
Oh my God!
But then again, I've seen every one of them fixing their slide outs.
Yeah. Now, what happens if your battery goes dead and it's broken? How do you get that slide back in?
They have cranks. You can crank them back in and out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
not those older ones. Not that.
And for our Canadian friends, it's called a pop out.
Pop out. Just a wee bit of pop out.
It's a tip out, slide out, pop out, go out.
Let's pull over and you get a pop out.
I mean, I have to, like, I lived in, we had a 25-foot fifth wheel that we lived in for 4 months when I moved from California to Texas. And it had 2 slide outs. And so it made it almost 14 feet wide. And I'm telling you what, when you're living in it, just to have that kind of space, it really does feel like, okay, we have a little bit of room here. So I understand why
you
people
opening and closing it a lot.
What's that?
Were you opening and closing it a lot?
Oh no,
it's just permanently out. Yeah,
that's way different. I'd say if you lived in a trailer park and you knew like, hey, we're rich and we can stay in a trailer park and we can do this for a while. Yeah, I definitely want slide outs. But if I'm on the road, and I'm going here, there, and everywhere. Oh heck no. Well,
that's what one of mine went out. I was camping. In fact, you know the area very well, G. Up there in off of Highway 50 by Kybers.
Okay.
There's a bunch of lakes back in there. I was camping out there just in a meadow, and I got down in the meadow and got my slide partially out, and then the little plastic gear broke.
Plastic
gear.
Plastic.
So fortunately, it wasn't that far from Sacramento, so I waited a couple of days and took the whole motor out and took it down to Sacramento and replaced the motor, came back up to the meadow and replaced the motor there, and everything worked fine. But it was a nuisance, to be on vacation and have to do that. But it's just life.
But luckily you could do it.
Yes.
Instead of the little old lady that says, what went out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves you. So I'm going to go with Roy and Becky's travels when they say that when they had worked in the industry and they're just going to use the cheapest parts that they can. If they really want to get this pop-out industry to go, make one that doesn't have to be repaired after 6 months, of heavy use.
Well, there's things that I've seen the videos of brand new high-end YouTubers buying their brand new super duper models and things are missing and don't even work. And you're going, are you kidding me? You got 200,000 subs on this YouTube channel and you're doing that to them?
Well, I've seen that. Right.
Well, you know what they say, and if you're going to buy a new or used, you always hire an RV technician to look it over thoroughly. Yeah. It's going to cost you $300 or $400 to have it done, but
how crazy is that? It's coming from the factory. We're talking spanking brand new, pull the plastic off kind of thing. Yeah, it's crazy.
Too many people that work on these.
Absolutely. Yeah. Where are we at here?
And today they're like going. They can't get people to work for them now.
I hear that everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody. You have to be a huge PETA. You have to get like 2 or 3 guys to push it as you're cranking it back in. Yeah.
That's actually what we did in mine. Is I grabbed a couple of my buddies and we just tried to keep it real straight, just
even
kind of
crank it,
pushing it in, and got it in.
Hey, James is in here.
James Cantney's is in the house.
Well, I got to go to the bank because I'm going to be buying some stuff on Amazon.
Hey, now let's go shopping. Pop it up. What do you got?
I want to get that RoxPal portable power station and portable solar panel, and then I want to get a tow package for this van because I want to be able to tow along my toys.
Yeah. What did I buy last? I bought a gauge to see how full my propane tank is. Okay. And then I bought the adapter to change from the 20-pound to fill those green tanks. The 1 pound. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
You're just north of Reno, right, George? Or west of Reno?
Yeah. I just say Reno.
Close enough.
Close enough. When the bomb blasts, it'll hit us. All right, what do we got? Kenny's back.
All right. So I'm going to head out and see you guys later.
I want to see it. Bring it up. Come on, show it off.
Show what?
He can't do live
Your
stream.
link.
Your
My
link?
link?
To what?
Go to Amazon and show us what you're getting.
I put it in a private chat, didn't I?
Yep,
then-
you did.
Yep.
I'll show it. I'll show it.
The other one comes from etrailers.com. And
So you're going to save $205. See,
There
that's
you
a good. This is a good buy if it's worth diddly. It's a 350 watt. Is it a pure sine wave though?
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay.
Yes, it is.
In the basement there.
Okay. If it's not worth $20. Oh, there it is.
I know.
Pure sine
I'm
wave.
with you on that. I have examined these things ad nauseum for the past 2 years.
There you go. All right.
So you're
So the
not
back
able
with the
to-
solar panel. Oh my goodness, this is a heck of a buy. Don't make me spend money I don't have.
So the guy who was doing a review and testing this was an expert on these solar panels. And he said that he got over 100 watts on this 100-watt solar panel. You tell me who can do that. This is the first time I've ever heard anybody having a solar panel out there that does actually what it does.
I know, right?
And it's got USBs and micro USB plugins on the panels itself,
Hey, James.
plus all the adapters that come with it to adapt to just anything. So anyway,
Okay.
Very cool.
then the other one was that tow package I want to stick on this van.
Is that tow package going to have to be welded on or bolted on?
No, bolted on. Yeah, they say the videos that etrailer.com says takes 30 minutes and you're done.
How many bolts? 4?
8.
8.
Now, which way you going? You're hauling something or you're pulling the van?
No, I'm going to be hauling my cargo trailer.
Okay. And you putting a stabilizer on it? Or just a hitch?
Ooh,
You know,
that's a good idea. You probably don't need a stabilizer on a cargo van.
I don't think I do, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's a short one. Show the picture. It's
How's
just
your
a small one.
suspension in the van, though? How's your
If-
suspension?
I mean, I'm going with Stan on this because Stan had mentioned this to me before.
Okay.
If I can put the weight distribution correctly in the cargo van,
Right.
then I don't need the stabilizer. But hey, if things fall down, I'm going to need a stabilizer to keep the death swash from
Yeah.
happening.
And that's by putting more weight in the back is the no-no.
Right?
You want it on the axles or forward.
I don't know about that. That's some of my most.
No.
Where
I'll
is-
show you. I'll send you the video. There's a
Some of-
little
some
guy
of
that
my-
has a car and a trailer, and he lifts the weight off and he puts it in the back, and it just goes like this, and he lifts it back up and puts it in the center, and it
Yeah,
stops.
but here's my argument, George.
Okay. Tell me more.
If people didn't do that, it wouldn't bring me laughter into my life.
Okay, fine. Yeah. There's panels that are solely that. Look at I can do.
So
Hey, Doc,
Solix,
see
what
the
you're
back
saying is you want to entertain people. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I-
Put it all in the back.
Well, I almost experienced it at 62 miles an hour. I was fine. I went to 67, and this thing started whipping. I went woo 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 woo.
Ooh.
Not my property either.
Do you see what Back Road Nomad said there? And I think this is why the Jackeries are so expensive, because they have a pure sine wave inverter. True or
Well,
not true?
I don't know that anyone that doesn't, that's a name brand. Yeah, you have to have a sine wave to be compatible.
Oh, and I'm going to add to this: the solar panels itself will detect what it's got a computer on the solar panel itself. It'll detect what if you're hooking directly up to something. It'll detect what the wattage is or the amps is that it needs. So if you need 1 amp, it won't give you more than 1 amp, but it'll still put out over 2 amps of. So it's got a smart card on the panels even before you get to the sine wave converter. Anyway, I got it, guys. See you later. Hey, George, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I mean,
Ciao.
ciao.
Yeah. Love you. Okay, bye.
Love you a long time. So what he's talking about is a charge controller that's built in on the back of the solar panels. A lot of good ones have that now. So it'll regulate the power going to your box. But that's the thing. If he's buying it together, then he's set. But the Jackery and then buying an aftermarket one, some of them, they're not compatible. I think the Jackery will only allow 300 watts of power. And if you got like 1,200 like I do, it's like, what? I can't use it? No, you have to find that different panel to plug it in. It doesn't regulate.
The thing I like about the Jackery, their new one that's 2,000 watts. My My air conditioner is only 20 amp. It's not 30 amp. And it's only 9,500 BTUs.
Wow.
It's just a small one.
Well, look how tall that guy is.
He's been working out. Daniel,
tall.
how are you, son?
Feeling good
Looks good
today.
Look at that blue
Yeah.
shirt. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Let me reverse my camera so you can watch me pop my top.
Excuse
Papa
me? Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, take care, Dan.
Okay,
Come on.
nothing to see here.
Nothing to say here.
Boy,
Hold on a second. Let me see.
There's ladies here, Dan. Just be careful.
Oh, I know.
does
Hang
it?
on.
Oh, so San, are you gonna sell the big ambo or what? What is it? Is it?
I gotta go take my son to the guitar store. I'll be back in a while.
All right. See ya,
All right.
Lance. Yeah, I think I am probably going to sell it just because it just doesn't make sense to have this many vehicles sitting around, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Let's talk.
And as much as I hate to, it's like it's really kind of, and I'm not in a hurry. It's like I took it out. Fat Matt and I met with what is it? Colonel Lee. We all met out and did a little overnighter 2 weeks ago, and it was great. Man, it was so nice having the ambulance out there. Look at there.
Now, this is quite the package he's got there. He's hiding it all right now. That back door opens, the roof, you can't even see how long it is, but it's twice as long as it looks. And it pops up into a little top. So the roof there, that's that box, it's cut in half. And so the first part becomes a wall and the second part becomes a roof.
Here he goes.
Oh, he's going all out. Let's see. Nope, I wanted it where it was. Okay. So this is his specialty, man. Oh my gosh. See the jacks for his deck? So he's going to get a indoor-outdoor carpet on that. So that's just a box right now. And then he goes in and I think he unlatched the sides. But let's say it's like 8 foot long right there. So 4 foot would be the front wall, and then the 4 foot would be the roof. You don't understand? He'll show us here.
I was going to say, it looks like he's unlatching stuff.
Yeah, he's got unlatched sides. It's finally decent weather down there. It's been, 120 in the shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. So my question was always being those people that live in the desert, hot, direct sun like that, why don't they put a roof over their roof? Because we always say it's better in the shade, right? So if you have a roof over your roof.
Look at that.
Yeah, so here comes the front wall and the roof part. So he puts these painter poles, because painter poles are cheaper than a galvanized pipe. Can you believe this? So that's adjustable as well. And then he's got
what an ingenious setup.
Oh, this is the guy. This is the guy. So what's flapping in the breeze there is an old one of those mosquito tents for like your picnic table, right? So he puts that all the way around the thing so he can sit out there and just haul this a couple 100-pound trailer out there.
Man, that is cool.
Great idea. Yeah, so this is at least the third one he's built. He built Bach Van D's trailer for her propane, her bike, and all this and that.
Right.
And then he built another one for himself that he sold. I think he had 2 more before this, and this is his last one, or latest one, anyways.
Hey, Daryl.
Yep.
Van City Adventure.
Yep. So he's back. Yeah, he just misses the carpet out there that he could lay out there for his patio.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now the trailer was like $600-800, and now they're like more than twice that.
Yeah.
What was it? So $1,800 for the same just wire mesh trailer, right? So what do they call those? The lawnmower trailers?
Yeah, kind of a gardener trailer.
Yeah,
or whatever.
he's going in deep. So it's got doors here.
Got a zipper.
There's this little tent. You just glued and stapled and what on, and here we go. But of course, you can't be doing this in 100-degree weather. It's now 70s and whatnot. 80s. You get a fan in there, so he's got a battery right there. Look at that, just Velcros right up. Ooh, he's got struts on it now to keep it up. Yep, this is what Dan really likes to do. Make these little light trailers and cheap, right? Considering.
But man, he really thinks through how to do it. That's really cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, look at this. If you could put your quad in there. Okay, he lost contact. Dang it. If you could put your 4x4 little quad in that trailer, okay, and then haul it with your, small vehicle or whatnot to get out, and then you put your quad on and hook that up and haul that trailer back out even further, All right, he's back.
Now I can hear you.
That is cool.
Well, it works good
very
for.
Nicely done.
I can take the box comes right off the trailer, so
yeah, can
it's
you
just
guys hear
bolted on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just bolted on. So here's my cot that I can lay down. Of course, I got batteries and solar going out and fans and lights, and I got this rollout cushion. Got a emergency porta potty. All I need to do is make room for my e-bike. That's why I got chains on the walls so I can tie it down. So, and then firewood on the front, water on the back, and I'm ready to prospect.
That's awesome. I'm telling you, really well thought out.
Yeah, I got a cover that goes over the whole thing too with awnings. So it's just redneck style, but
I think that's the KISS principle, isn't it?
yeah, right. Just for now.
Just keep it simple.
Keep it simple, yeah, because I don't have a lot of money into this. It's just, the plywood is 3/8 and 2x3s, some hardware, some piano hinges. But yeah, it's not enough. And then, of course, my patio gate drops down. That. Yeah, and it's got an enclosure also that I built for it. Yeah. So yeah, simple.
How long's the trailer?
It's a 5.5 by 10.
10-footer.
Yep.
That is cool. Really neat.
Yeah, I could just hook onto it and go.
You heard me about your little quad you could put in there?
What quad?
He's got his electric bike in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sold my my quad. At a Polaris.
Right, but James was saying he could put that behind his Subaru or his SUV. Or I said, put your quad in there, drive out as far as you can, and then hook your quad onto it and pull it even farther.
That might be a little rough on a quad.
I don't know where you're driving then.
Yeah.
I don't mean that bad. Look at this. Camper One's in the house.
Camper One. All right. Yeah, my if and when I sell the ambulance, I think what I'm going to do is put some money into my Jeep. I've got an old '98 Jeep Cherokee Sport that I love the thing, and it only has 115,000 miles on it. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of like maybe put a rooftop tent on that and do some things to just do quick overnight trips in just by myself, and when I just want to take off for a couple of days or something, you know. Plus Matt's been trying to, he's invited me to go on a possible Utah, Colorado trip next year. So I said, okay, wow. I need to get it in shape to do that and add some things to it. So.
You mean your vehicle's in shape?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and me.
What do you do? What was the deal? His little pop-up shower thing. Why couldn't he get that folded up?
Yeah, man? No, that was more in jest than anything, but he was just trying to make fun of how, you know, it should be so simple, and it's like trying to figure out how to get that thing to roll. And once you do, it's like, oh yeah.
Oh, it's Hamagami, whatever that's called, right?
Yeah, origami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. Do you think those are a pretty good idea though to have one of those?
What's that?
The little shower tent?
Yeah, actually, it's funny because I think just from the standpoint of if I go out like in the Jeep, I'd probably want one of those just to make sure that, you know, hey, if I happen to end up in an area where there's other people camping around, guess what? You've got your own little space to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Put your porta potty in there, whatever, you know, take your showers.
Your bucket.
The whole world would love it, like it a lot better that way.
I hear what you're throwing down.
Yeah.
So is it 2:00 there?
It is 2:22. Yeah.
So what did you have for lunch today?
I had some Ritz crackers with Tillamook cheese.
Ooh.
Red grapes. And gosh, what was that? Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Yeah.
Do you eat that with a spoon?
Yes.
Kind of peel it out.
Little golden kiwi cut in half and just, yep. Yeah, it was really good.
I can't even tell you when I had a kiwi last. I have one of those tents. Oh, yeah. They're origamis big time, eh?
You know what? That's kind of one of the things I've been watching people do that. And I kind of go, okay, this doesn't look, it doesn't just all fold back in that little case. It's like you got to work at getting all that canvas back in there and get it folded up. So
I think he had it, but like you said, if he was just doing a mockery, then yeah. Because you have to do the bigger part first and you twist that in a figure eight and then close it. And then you have the longer part, which you have to figure eight that again. So, but it was a good comical. Then he just threw it in there and goes, yeah, that's how we do it.
Had to. He was messing around, so I got the camera out, took the picture. I said, okay, I got to throw that out there on the
I got to have it.
Channel.
Oh. So how long's your newer vehicle?
It is 31 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've driven, what was your RV?
Yeah, see, the Class C that I had was right at 31 feet.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost the same. And this one feels much roomier. And for me, it's like I'm not the smallest guy in the city, you know, and so the Class C for me was a bit like, okay, no leg room type of thing.
Car.
Yeah. And so the Class A is, I just am amazed at the difference in leg room. It's like, for me, it's like I'm 6'3" and I weigh right at 300 pounds. And so it's like, okay, this is comfortable.
Yeah. Well, you're more upright. You got the window. It's a big bus seat.
Yeah. That's it.
And if you've hauled around that long a vehicle before, then that's no big deal. Because to me, that's a 24-foot RV, but I have the bike on the back end. But the tail swing on that is like atrocious, you know?
Yeah.
And the first time I go to fill up gas, I fill it up. I'm in the middle of the stalls, right? There's like probably two pumps. I'm the one. I'm ready to pull forward, but there's, only 10 feet before the cars in the store. And I started turning and I looked back and I would have taken out that pump, that pole right at the end. I went, I needed a couple more feet. Yeah. So at 31, I don't know how I got out of there.
Camp Gore 1 says that's a monster. It's huge, but I don't. It's what I'm used to driving that size of vehicle. So for it, I don't know. I pulled a 26-foot fifth wheel for a lot of years behind a double cab Chevy truck, and to me that was every bit as, in fact, as far as watching your turns and angles and all that, you had to really watch when you're turning things. But
even more so because you're longer out the front end, right?
Yes.
You have to plan ahead forward. Yeah, you didn't have the tail swing, but you had to go, am I going to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, any of them, anytime you get a bigger vehicle, you've got to, there's things, I mean, I don't care if it's height, like my ambulance, it's people look at it and they go, well, that thing is, it's no higher. In fact, I've got them sitting out here where I can see them. And my ambulance actually with the air conditioner, roof AC, and it's got a 6-inch lift. It's the same height as my 31-foot motorhome. It's like 10 and a half feet at the tip of the AC unit.
AC, yeah. Oh, I think the going rate's like a good 11 and a half, 12, right?
Yeah. See, and that's what I always figured. Okay, just make sure I'm, under 11 feet, I'm good,
Yeah. No, I took the AC off of my Class C to put on solar. So I have 3 huge panels that cover that center hole. So if the AC was right in the middle, it covers over 2 inches into that hole. And so the AC would have been like a good 6 inches outside that hole.
Yeah.
So it had to go. And I didn't care if it worked or not because there's so much power. You need 13,000 watts to run 13,000 BTU. It's insane. So when I went to the van build in 2019, I had already seen people put in air conditioners, and I did the math and the amps and volts and watts and all that good stuff. And your average window shaker, as they call them, ACs, are like 500-600 watts. I went, well, that's a no-brainer. That's a third to 25% of what you expect to use for the roof, and I can do that off of solar. And then these mini splits come around. I'm going, oh man, but yeah, they cost like an average about $1,200 to $1,500. So a 300 air conditioner or $1,200 fancy mini split. So
yeah, that's James Cantonese is right. The longer the trailer, the easier it is to back. And people make fun of these guys that are like pulling down a boat ramp with a set of these wave runners.
Yeah.
And those trailers are so short that every little move you make, they just like this. And that is really difficult. And people don't realize it's a lot harder to back that trailer than it is to back a 35-foot or 40-foot trailer.
Yeah, because you got 30 feet of yeah. So
the longer the trailer, the more forgiving.
Yeah. Now, question though. So yeah, and especially when it's skinnier and you can't see it till it's like 45 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah. So you keep backing up until you can't see it at all. You're going, okay, I'm doing good. Just keep wiggling it, right? Now, do you use the trick of putting the hand at the bottom of the steering wheel? Do you know that trick?
I don't know.
The trick is
I've never struggled with backing things. I drove big trucks for when I was quite a bit younger, and so I got so used to using mirrors, and it was like, no big deal.
Yeah, that's his cartoon, younger one. Well, so yeah, I'm not, but I was given the task of backing up my neighbor's 14-foot kind of yacht, right? His cabin cruiser for the local lakes. And it's just easy. You just, you start to see it, you turn the other way. You start to see it, you turn it the other way, you don't want to see it.
Yeah.
You just keep backing up but if you see it, you turn that way. But another trick is you put your hand at the bottom and you're turning the same way.
Yeah.
Which then you're reversing it. So I don't recommend it, but it's lighter movements than if you're handling like this and you're doing this stuff,
Well, and the reality is there's a lot of people that haven't, and I understand it because your natural tendency is like if you're in a pickup truck and you're backing a trailer is to look over your shoulder, and it's like no, I guarantee you I can go within an inch of something by watching my mirror, but if I was looking over my shoulder, I would never be able to cut it that close if I had to get in close to something. Once you learn to use your mirrors they'll allow you to get much closer to objects if you need to.
Yeah. Oh, so how much solar is on it, or are you going to put solar on it?
I have no solar on it right now, and I'm not sure what I'll do yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Camper Gun, she thinks she needs solar, and she had a 26 foot? Yep. 26, 27. I don't know. Okay, yeah, her Class C is about 26, 27 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a monster. That's huge. I would highly recommend solar to the panel. Just whatever you can fit in there. I mean, size it. Get up there, cardboard fit it, whatever you got to do. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. But then I'm also going to say you need lithium batteries too. But know what your power consumption is. Do a energy audit, as they call it. But if you're just a weekend warrior, you still need good batteries, because the manufacturers gives you a deep cycle that's good for 3 days.
Yeah.
If you run your furnace or your fridge is on 24/7, yeah, it's not going to last.
Well, and that is funny, because that's the first thing I did when I bought this one. Is I went out and bought all new batteries. It has 2 house batteries and 1 engine battery.
Right.
And first thing I did is I looked at the old batteries, and I got the biggest storage battery that I can possibly fit in there side by side, deep cycle, but eventually I think I would like to add some solar to it, but it's not anything that's pressing me. So I'm kind of like, okay,
right,
I'll worry about that,
Right. Well, if you're a house person and then you say, hey, let's try this RV thing, you don't know how much power you're going to use. And you're not instantly going to say, oh, I want an induction plate. Oh, I want this crock pot cooker and all this. You're going to go, we got to try this out. So I would the first way, I mean, if we go all the way back, for a van guy, I would get a jump pack, literally a jump pack.
Yeah.
Okay. Then look into, for lack of words, a jackery, a solar generator is the silly name as them, right?
Yes.
And then the next level is, maybe go solar and some batteries. But otherwise, you just need to try it out. But that's if you have a little bit of money. If you don't, I would still just save up and get a solar panel and a good battery. Now you got good batteries because you can charge it from your alternator and so on and so forth.
I have a generator. I can charge it from the generator.
So do you get one solar panel, just say, hey, let me maintain these batteries?
Right.
Or do you go all out and say, hey, I want to charge my batteries,
Right.
Yeah. So, but if you got real estate, I'd highly recommend getting, solar on it, because solar is the cheapest thing you can get.
Right.
Because generators, you have to change the oil every, 50 hours. Okay. They're loud and it's this fumey gases,
Yeah.
And
when the starter goes out, it's a pain.
Then now they're electric, so you got a battery. Yeah. Yeah. No, I love what I have, and I haven't even consumed it a lot, but I know what I don't want, and that's the noise of a generator.
Yeah.
So, in fact,
I'd say the last 2, this RV has a generator. I used very seldom, because for one thing, if I'm camping around people, I'm not going to use a generator. I just don't think it's fair. And it's one thing if I'm tooling down the road and I decide I want to use the roof air conditioner because it's 120 degrees out. Great, hey, flip it on, drive down the road, have the roof air on.
Yeah, because Roy and Becky said they're off 100 watts and a jackery and 12-volt deep cycle. So they're at the minimum to, hey, I know what power is now. Because if you don't know what you don't know, you're going to run out of power. And you're going to say, oh, my regular battery is going to do just fine. And it won't, or you're not using any power at all. Yeah. And you luckily get by. Yeah.
Yeah. How many of us in the old days went camping and spent a week out in the boondocks, and you're using your lights and different things. And then all of a sudden about, 3 days, 4 days into it, nothing. Yeah. And then every couple of days, you're starting the engine to try to get it to charge your batteries up so you can last the rest of the week.
Well, and I went out with this guy, and he has this big monstrous generator on the back of his vehicle, which which is now I know why it swayed when we hit 65 miles an hour. Okay. He has also a pile of wood back there. So the trailer is yay big and the wheels are balanced, right? For that, you could have whatever you wanted in it. But when he added this whole huge luggage rack, I mean, literally a 5x3, and he put all the weight back there. And then also I'd never seen it before in my life. He had really knobby tires, but the tread pattern had worn all these little like unstacked Legos, just all different levels.
Wow.
I'd never seen it like that before. And I've asked everybody, if any tire shop, I says, oh, they were unbalanced. So unbalanced tires with weird, monstrous, crazy tread, and then that unbalanced back, the weight in the back end. But anyhow, every night he would fire up the generator and let it run for an hour. I go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I want to use the microwave. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm going, well, I thought you said you had a battery. Well, that's not going to run this. It's not going to run that. You know, and then he ran it for an hour and I'm going,
yeah.
Anywho, yeah, I wasn't fond of that noise. So, but not everybody can afford a lithium battery. I mean, what do we got here? Most people never use 100 watts of solar. Well, I would strongly disagree with that if they're actually using anything, but depends on your lifestyle, right? If you're just going to charge your phone, no, you don't even need one. Fine, great. Yeah, I don't know. But are you a weekend warrior with that? Or, you know, I don't know what your energy wattage are. But if I have an induction plate because I got rid of propane, okay, I can do it. And if I took off my AC so I don't have a generator, I couldn't do that. Yeah. But yeah, most people, they don't need a jackery. They could use a couple of deep cycle batteries and 100 to 200 watts. But see, like Solix was saying earlier, that 100 watts doesn't mean 100 watts. If you're perpendicular or 90 degrees to the sun, yeah, you're going to get, 80 to 90% of what you have. But if you get 100 out of 100, that's like, wow, sign me up.
It's funny though. I remember camping when I was a kid with my dad in Yosemite, dad and mom, and my dad would he'd find some place that sold 12-watt bulbs, and he would hook wires directly to the battery, and have this long wire hanging out over by the tent so that we had light in our campground. It was like there's so many things you can do, and they don't use a lot of power. But most of us are we like the RVs, we like the comforts, the whatever.
Bradicka from around is leaving us as Angie is saying goodbye. So I have no idea what time it is there, but I guess it's nighttime. Thanks for coming by, dear. Yeah, 12 watts to 12 watts. Well, that's the thing too. You could go and get 24-watt system if you're going to use an inverter.
Yeah.
To go to 120, 110, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I considered that, but when 99% of everything that I have in the RV is 12 volts, I didn't think about it, but I still could if you want to use anything. And this is the thing, you don't need 12 volts. So you could go to 24, have the inverter, and then have everything plug into 120 that then steps down to all that 5 volts and for your charging your phones and whatnot. It's inefficient, but it's more efficient in one way or another.
Roy and Becky they said they just got 2 induction hot plates. They're still learning. It's funny because I have an induction stove here at home that we use, and they're really neat. And I see people going more and more like in van life, going to these little induction top stoves. Do you have it? Yeah. And I've wondered about how much power they take because again, I don't know. I have not looked into it. But.
Okay, so she bought one of these Sun Goals. So Lance, right here.
A Sun Goal? What's that?
It's a brand for a solar panel. I think it's a panel? 130-watt solar panel. So it's like Solix. So if you could see how efficient that sucker is. I don't know what she paid for it is. Angie's out of here. Okay. Yep. Let me catch up here. Oh my gosh, it's jumping. Okay, but I'm doing better. Last month, part-time help. Yep. Oh, I feel you there, sister. Okay, induction plates. They're still learning how to use them.
Why not?
So the trick about induction, and this I recommend for all you guys moving forward, is make sure that all your pots and pans are metal and not aluminum.
Yes.
You can't use aluminum on
Right.
induction. It has to be metal. So get those heavy-duty pots and pans. Okay, if you buy a battery, the optimal deep cycles. Yeah, the optimal, which are heavy-duty.
What about a microwave? I have a microwave.
Yeah. So if that's all you're doing, that's all you need is one and a battery and one solar panel to say, hey, charge this thing. What was that, Lance?
I'm going to need one to run my microwave because I will use it in the morning to cook my oatmeal.
Yeah. Your induction plate?
Yeah, and I'd probably get one of those as well, just a cheap one. Yeah. I don't have one now, but I want one.
Yeah. Loves.
Can't go to sleep. No, she's addicted to us.
I know, it's amazing. I'll be awake at 3 a.m. and she's doing a live on the beach, you know. It's just, are you up or you haven't gone to bed yet? And I'll go, Exactly. Don't know. 3 o'clock, it's like, which way do you go? Which way do you go?
Yeah, cooktops, induction cooktops will heat up the boiling water quicker.
Yeah. So, 62. What is the temperature? Only lump in the road.
What's the temperature there? We're in the we are so warm tomorrow, and tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be like 84, 81, and 82 in Canada.
It's 90 here in Texas right now.
Oh, no, I'm jealous.
So this is one reason that I went for induction.
Hey, Dan.
Okay.
Hey, Lance.
Because it cooks things faster. You're not heating up your rig more. If you've got an open flame, that's heat straight away. It's in a minute. It's putting it out everywhere, right? And otherwise, in induction, only heats exactly what it's touching, and that's the pot. And then, like it says, it cooks faster, less power. You don't hear.
Now it says, why does it have to be metal?
Yeah, you're not heating up the vehicle. They need more power during cooking time. Yeah. So it's like if you're doing your audit and you say, oh, I have a 1,200 watt microwave. Well, that sounds like a lot, but you're only using it for what, 3 minutes, 5 minutes? So it's nothing. But again, if you're doing your little jackery, you have to have a 1,200 to 1,500 watt power supply to use that. So again, energy audits. So Lance, did you find that sun powery thing?
It's made in Canada, it looks like, too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So Kenny, are you have an interview with her tomorrow on his channel? She's coming into his channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. tomorrow, guys.
Who?
Angie from Baratic is around. So she's like a tour guide of Germany and does cooking and music. Yeah, she's hilarious. She's great.
That's good.
Go sub to her, everybody. All right, where else? Backroads, just the cell phone. Okay. The Wii Boost is the top name brand, but again, are you paying for a name? Shoot. There's a logo that's like a laid down figure 8, the infinity sign, which is a roadway, and this couple does updates on. The last one was on Starlink, but they do stuff on 4G, 5G, the internet, things of that. I can't remember their names right now, but look them up for that. Why does it have to be metal? What happened? What did I miss?
Yeah, I'm not sure what she meant.
She's talking about aluminum or steel.
Yeah.
Oh, the induction. Yeah. because electricity does a coil thing, and that is a electromotive force that goes into the metal and changes the property of it, and it heats it up. And it doesn't do that with aluminum. So your pots and pan have to have a metal base. So turn them over and take a magnet to the store, and if it doesn't attract to it, it's aluminum, and it's not enough metal. So
aluminum.
All right.
How's school going,
Can't
George?
sleep to be here. Oh yeah, the Wii Boost. Yeah, that's the top of the line. It's kind of like the Renogy stuff. It's more expensive because they're the first one in the market, and they're still kind of the best. But you're not going to make a signal out of nothing. So it's not going to pull it out of thin air. You have to have 1 bar to get 2 bars. So what do we got here? 1300 watts. So that would be talking about air conditioners. So the SEER is the efficiency of BTUs, British Thermal Heating Units. So 1300 watts is a lot of power, but it's a high SEER, which is efficient on your power bill if you're concerned about your electricity bill at home. Now, this is the homework I did. If you have solar and you have lithium batteries, you have endless amounts of electricity that you're not paying per minute, Okay, so like if your house, you have to pay for it, right? So the high SEER would be something very important at your house because you're ongoing paying for electricity, right? Are you following me? If it's not so efficient, it's irrelevant, sort of say, for the fact that your power's coming from the sun. You're not paying for it. So in an RV, the high SEER is not as important as if you're in Las Vegas and 120 degrees and you're going to run your AC at full bore. So the high SEER is what they're saying right there. But 1300 watts is not something that I can see anybody running on solar and batteries. Stan. Uh-oh, I can't hear you guys. Stan, you're muted. Stan's muted. There you go.
Can you tell by looking?
Roy and Becky, if you look on down, they said no. SEER is the cooking setting on the induction hot plate.
Oh, that.
Different SEER.
Yeah, 2 E's. 2 E's.
Sear your steak.
Okay. But hey, I shared some knowledge.
There you go.
All right. So
school's working out for you.
All right. I'm thinking getting okay. So I hear the Blue Yeti is pretty good. And the Bouge RV, the bougie battery thing. Yeah. So again, go to, who's the guy that does the, dang it, has the white gloves on? Hobotech. Go to Hobotech and watch his reviews on that. I don't know which one is better on that. You'll have to go to the higher level of the Blue Yetis, I think, the newer ones, and the RVs. The Bouge RV is depends on two. If you're in an RV and you want the big plug, I would get the one that has the big plug out of those two. I think they're all just coming along just fine. But if you're just regular 110 household, then whichever one that does that. I don't think you're going to lose on either one of those, but do your homework because they're not cheap. Induction cooktop through magnetics. Yep. Okay. And it will no propane or other fuels needed. Yeah. So I was eliminating my propane heat in there and went all power. So it's hard to do, but anyhow. Whoa, did that ever jump? Now, Zamp, I don't know much about Zamp, but in the early days, Zamp was like the Gold Zero, which were really expensive. But when you're the first to market, you can charge whatever you want because you don't know what the market will take. Yeah, Gold Zero. Yep. Yeah, they're high-end stuff. It's like Mercedes and Beamer, okay? I could buy a Toyota, and it's still a 4 wheels to get you down the road. How much electricity is required in induction cooker? Like they said, the 1300 is minimum, so you need a 2,000 watt inverter. Input, guys. Input. Backroads, no mess. Any to have noisy fan. Yeah, some of them do have fans that are. Some turn on right away. So again, Hobotech would do your reviews on those. Kenny's putting out something. Oh yeah. So his interview tomorrow. So everybody, go to Kenny's tomorrow at 2 Eastern time.
I'll be up north. I'm gonna miss it, Kenny. Sorry. Closing the trailer.
Okay.
Winter
so the
rising.
SEER I was talking about is SEER for air conditioners. Yep. Different SEER. Yep. To SEER or not to SEER?
That is the question.
Okay. I do not have one. Yeah. No, I'm getting the Delta Pro. So if anybody knows what that is, yeah. Backroads. Okay, about stainless steel. Yeah. Yeah, stick a magnet on it there if you can't. If it clanks really good, then that'll work. I think it does. I think your cast iron skillet will work really good. I know you got one of those. Yeah, there it is. Cast iron on it. Uh-huh. Education. Gotta have some.
Education.
You have the stainless steel. Works great. You guys are probably all done reading all of these, and I'm. Oh. Okay, stay safe. Have a great day. Okay, dear. Thanks for stopping in. Is it 3 a.m. there? Have a good day or night. Yep. Thanks for coming in, dear. Yep. Yeah, cast iron is probably one of the best because it's solid. Cast iron metal. Okay.
Or the copper bottom.
My big fridge doesn't work either. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Now, is that a replacement fridge? Is that what you found? A 12-volt propane fridge for $150? Sign me up. Yeah, that's cheap.
Is it brand new? Maybe it could be used.
Yeah. I'd rather have that than the propane ones because propane has to have an open flame to run it. And so you're supposed to turn it off when you pull up to the gas station. And who remembers to do that? You know?
So, George, when you drive, do you have your propane tanks on and your fridge on, or do you turn it off?
Turn it off 100%. I have a 12-volt close and play little freezer.
Yeah.
That if I needed stuff super cold, I'll put it in that.
Okay.
And it's electric. So
Well,
I don't drive around.
Yeah.
And then,
what I do, I've always, when I go to the campground, I turn the fridge on. It runs all night up until I start driving. Then I shut it off, and I turn it back on when I get parked because it'll stay cold for 7, 8, 9 hours spent on the fridge.
So what's this? Doesn't have the flat bottom. What did I miss on that one? Oh, or pans? Maybe so. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so what about this? So, Lance, what'd you find out? Was it Sun Gold Power 100?
No, I just quickly looked. I just quickly looked and saw it was Canadian.
Yeah. They're kind of all about the same, but it's about the price.
Yeah.
So I bet you they will probably want $250 for 100 water.
Not much still there.
And that's just a lot. All right. So what do we get? Man, it's jumping. Somebody's throwing some nut digits here. Yeah. So you have to have absolutely a 2,000 watt inverter and a pure sine inverter to run those induction plates. I'm getting a 3,000 watt inverter. Okay, paid $219 for the panel. Okay, Lance. So that was reasonable for 130.
Yeah. That's
pretty reasonable. But it's still a lot more than solar on your roof. But it's portable. And if you want to park in the shade, you can put your panels in the sun where they need to be.
Capricorn 1 wants to put a small window in her AC.
Almost 4 a.m. there. So new, yep. So 3 hours. So 12, something like that. All right, cool. All right, Hobitex is a super gold is good. Yep, and waterproof. That's critical. Who wants to go out in the rain and pick it up, right? So yes, Max Air, I feel, is much better than Fantastic fans. There's more settings. They're quieter. They have the remote. They have a cover that's lower profile, so it's only like 5 or 6 inches instead of the foot high ones. So yeah, I'd highly recommend the Mac there.
Hey, Dysons.
Oh, one more. There they are. Welcome, welcome. Hello, guys and gals. All right, what's this one here?
That's Backroads' link.
Oh.
I was just dropping everybody's links to their channels for you.
Okay, cool, mate. Yep.
First 10 are free.
First time free. Okay, one thing I need to find out is what kind of extension cables do I need to attach to the Sun Gold? I think they're just. Well, let me get them. I bet you there's these.
Hey, Christina.
Don't ask me why I have this just floating around in my house, right? Okay, Solar 101.
Here we go.
You probably have this tiny connector. Do you not? Or do you have what's called an Anderson, which is kind of a square plugs, and they plug together. So these are positive, negative, and you can't not do it right. They just plug into each other, okay? So that's that. Unless you are the one wiring them up and you like cut this and solder them in, then you have to ohm it out to know which one's which.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what's called a charge controller. And so here, that is a symbol of a solar panel. So you plug your solar panel in there. Then these two wires go to the battery. That's a battery symbol. And then this one is your load, but I wouldn't recommend that. You want this to go to your fuse box. So the third one would go over to your fuse box and then out from there. Okay. But this goes in between the solar and the batteries and going like, well, if I have just a little solar panel, can't I just hook it straight to the batteries? No, you need a charge controller. And these are like, this one's only like $20, $30. And you'd have to know how much power you put out on your solar panels to get the more correct one. And this alligator clips, don't use these. I mean, if it's temporary, that's fine. But if you're having it in your van or RV, don't use these. Hardwire it. Put on the lug nuts and bolt it down. All right. So, yeah, it only comes with 6. Well, you just get an extension cable that has the correct ends on it. If it has this end on it, just plug it straight away. No big deal. Hope that answered that. Something else that came up, guys? I'm way behind on this chat. Hi. I'm going to skip the highs. Oh, we got Fairy Dust came in. And Veron came back in. Everybody's saying hi. Okay, so the Max fans are far superior. Yep, thank you very much. Yes, I have one of each. I have the noisy one in the bathroom that's not remote. It's manual turn. So because of the moisture, I wanted the more manual one in there. And then the one over the cab is got the fancy cover, so it's more aerodynamic in the front of the truck. And it's got the remote, and it's much quieter because it's going to be on all the time. The one in the bathroom, not so much, right? So, alligator clips. Yep, don't use those. Get lugs. Lugs are, I don't have any lugs. Haven't got one yet. On its way. Cool. Yes, I emailed you back. Cool.
Yep, good. Thank you.
Chat. Okay. Buy a 100-foot extension cord. Okay. So, this could be an option. Okay, instead of that little cable, you buy an extension cord, cut off both ends, put on the right adapters. You have to make sure your wires are the same. Red's red and white, black's black, or whatever. And then, run that out in there. Now, critical, if you get it and you put it on a reel, okay, and you roll it up so it's nice and neat, you have to unroll that reel to get the efficiency of that power, or otherwise you're creating an induction coil, and all that energy is just doing its thing right there and not going to the other end. So anytime you guys have those reels, unroll all that out. I mean, it's convenient to just pull it out 2 feet and, oh, look, I have a nice tidy work area. No. Pull it all the way out. Okay, Hobotech said, just clip it on the battery it comes with. No. Okay, because it's called resistance, and all I have is this little tiny edge. Okay. Oh, look, squeaky ones. All you have is this little tiny edge, and it has to go to that little tiny edge to send out all that power. And so that resistance can get hot, and that could cause a fire. So I don't recommend these at all. This is for jumping your car. 5 minutes, you're done, or 2 minutes, you're done. Yeah, don't use these. Cut these off. You might want to cut them back here if you want to ever use it for something else, but no, just cut it off right here. Put it on the lugs, tighten it down on your batteries. And on that note, the electrical code on your batteries is no more than 3 wires. So if you're putting all this hairnet of wires on your battery, no. Again, the resistance level, and you could start a fire. You can send me the link so I can order it on. What am I sending you? Keeping track, guys. What am I sending her? Yeah, the Max Air. Yeah, they're much better.
Yeah, I sent the link. I dropped the link for.
I meant an
MPP
MPP attempt to attach to the back of my panel. Okay, so an MPP charge controller is what I showed you. That one's not. That's a PMW. It's a cheap one. This is cheap. This is a Harbor Freight special, probably $19. For one panel, that's good. That's all you need. But for my array, I had to spend quite a bit more.
And here's the big question for you, George, why you're all doing this. From Camp Goer 1. 3 questions down there.
All right, we're here. Batteries will eat those gator. Yeah.
The next question there.
Okay. Are you or anyone coming out to Courtside this winter?
That's quite possible.
I graduate school in 7 weeks, and I have full intentions to. I'm definitely going to see my buddy Dan that dropped off. I wanted to go this week, but I'm just stressed out above everything I have to do. They're selling our property. I don't know if I'm supposed to be packing or looking for a place. I'm graduating. I don't know where my job's going to be. I don't know if I have to move towards a job or another state. So Courtside is least of my worries. Sorry, mate. And then the RV, the last time I drove it, the brakes locked up. So
they're selling your property, but you don't know if the new owners are going to let you stay there or not. That's
right.
What's going on, right?
Yeah. So there's 4 apartments, a 4-plex, and I overheard the owner of it now. He says, when I bought it, I kicked everybody out.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they feel they'd have to do the same thing to make it worthy of, charging us more?
I mean, if I was buying a place that had tenants already, you think you'd want to keep them because you're guaranteed the money from them because they've been living there.
At least the first month.
Why would you kick them all out unless they were really, really bad tenants? So.
Well, we're not. Okay, I'm on auto pay, so the first or the third of the month, I get my money just taken right out.
I wouldn't worry about it then. I mean, the new owners are probably going to come and meet you and ask you what you do and blah, blah, blah. And
right.
How many years you been there?
5.
Yeah, you've been paying rent, no problem for 5 years. You let them know that.
I'm on auto pay.
Yeah.
I'm headed to Courtside. Woohoo! Yeah, it would be sweet. All right. So, what did we miss along the way? So, Camper wanted me to send her something. Yeah, don't use gator clips, folks. Very good. So I meant it's an MPPT. Touch the back of my panel. Yes, they are. Okay, yeah. So her portable panels, like I said earlier, the charge controller is part of the panel, and that's what they have on portable ones. So it goes straight to her power pack. Yep, Max there. Okay, this one. What can you send me the link to what?
But you want the link to the Maxer on Amazon. I sent her the one to Walmart because it was cheaper actually at Walmart than Amazon.
No, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's at Walmart's always the cheapest. I mean, you always have to compare it with Walmart because.
No, right?
And at least you can go pick it up right away. No wait,
So Kenny's been talking about going there. He'd fly into Phoenix, and he just needs a ride. And dude, I wouldn't even fret about worrying about it. It's not that far away, and there's so many people down there, and they're absolutely gonna pick you up. It's a matter, fitting you in and working out. So M4 connectors suck. Replace them with Anderson plugs. Yeah. So MC4 is the standard for solar panels. They're this big old plastic thing, and they like interlock and twist, and they're hard to come apart. Anderson plugs are these square, and it's like, I don't know if they're lefty, righty, only can be, but they're like opposite, and they can only plug in one way, just like these plugs. But they're much stouter, much more. They can handle much more current.
Oh, hold on, I got a phone call. Sorry.
Yeah, this is a cheap kind of plug, but this is a standard too. So this is like standard cheap, and the Anderson are a standard to the next level. Really good. But don't use alligator clips. All right, so yeah, I wish I had an example of the Anderson plug. Maybe somebody find it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to Oklahoma and Texas next week. Yep, cool. Okay, link to the cord to the panel. So Go, are you talking about the one I just showed? This kind? Lance, I think she wants a copy of the link to this extension cord. I don't even know the name of this plug.
Neither do I. I can't.
Stan does.
No, I don't.
It's automotive. Okay. It's got the word automotive in it, I think.
Backroads, if you know the name of this kind of plug, I think that's what she's looking for.
What's on the other end? Just wires?
This one was attached to the solar panel. The wind blew it off, and it's just wires. So I'm going to cut it off and put one of these on, but not anytime soon.
Solar panel plug? Let me see if I can find solar panel plug.
Yeah. So, okay, so she's in Phoenix. Those are household plugs. So, yeah, you can put whatever adapters on, whatever, So like he was saying earlier, you could buy that 100-foot extension cord, cut off the ends on your solar panels, and put them on, house plugs. But make sure you're putting the female on the solar panel, because that is where the power's coming from. You don't want these live prongs sticking out.
Can't put the link in because it's too long.
It's go to Bitly.
Hold on, I can just give her the.
Okay, MPW controllers are pretty good for up to 400 watts. So that's the trick.
I can give her the description of what it's called. Hold on.
There you go. So if you have, and what was the difference, Backroads? Was it the fact that these work better in the shade versus something that lasts earlier in the morning and late at night, so the weaker batteries? But it's also the difference is if you have lithium versus lead acid, okay? Because one absolutely doesn't work as good as the other one. I can't remember which one's which, but I'm pretty sure he's got that right. So under 400 watts, you could do a cheaper controller like this, PMW, pulse width modulator. Pulse width, I'm not sure. Okay, 400, and then you need MPPT for the bigger ones and for more batteries, because the top end of the battery, the last bit, is the hardest to charge if you're doing lead acid. So Kenny, when will Kenny need a ride? Well, if he goes there, it's up in the air of trying to get there and then worrying about.
Maybe Bernie will come out and pick him up.
Right.
And then Red will be out there by then.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got lots of offers to stay. I mean, I heard him last night. He said, Box Van D said, yeah, come on in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
and then
nice.
Red, of course, he's wearing that couch out. Courtside in Phoenix. Yeah. So lots of people are there already, Kenny. Darn phone. Pulse width modulator. Yeah, PWM. Yeah, pulse width modulator. That's what that stands for. Thought so. I was dyslexic, so I didn't catch it. Okay. In January, yep. Okay. You want to plug that in the breakerway if you forget to unplug it, the ground panel. Okay. Sidebar, not matching everything together here. You want to plug that. You want to plug that wheel breakaway. Okay. If you forget to unplug it. Yeah. So yeah, you want extensions. You want plugs. So the Anderson plugs that are used to tow trucks. Yeah. Connect jumper cables. Yeah. So there's different kinds though. There's the little orange ones that were built into like the Jackeries or those kind of battery stations. They're little tiny ones, and they'll take, I think they said like up to 60 amps. Crazy. But the big ones are, I mean, they're talking like 4 or 5 inches long. They're gray. They're at least 4 inches wide, and they're either male to female or male female, like these that are crisscross, so you can't mix them up. Yeah, you can get either way. But if you do, make sure you put the female on the power end, like the solar panels. Make sure that they have the female so they're not exposed with the power. Capiche? Yeah, light plug on the extension cord. Yeah, you could put light plugs on your solar panel, either or, and just have a regular extension cord. That's a great idea. It's probably way cheaper than anything else. But again, make sure that the female plug is on your solar panels. You guys understand that, Lancy?
Yeah, SAE.
Message leak Amazon. Anderson sends text. Yeah. So I think she's saying she's on her phone. Okay. We attach the RV and leave the LTV dragging the panel. Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's an XA. That was an XAE cable I dropped.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Stan's never done anything like this. Oh, my gosh. Dragging their solar panels because it didn't have a plug. Yeah. Good comment there. Eh?
Haven't done that yet.
9. Household plugs oxidize and corrode. Anderson plugs do not. Okay. All right. So you'd still want to use that extension cord, cut off the ends, and put some fancy non-corrosive Anderson plugs on those. Cool. All right. The Renogy AK 10 footers. Okay. So that's what that adapter pluggy thing was, Lance?
It's an SAE. Yeah, it was the right one.
Okay. Yeah, that's 10 foot. And shop around because I've seen some really crazy prices on there. It doesn't have to be a Renogy, but that's who he found, and that's what works. So, and look for the wire gauge. You want a bigger number. Well, how do we go that way? A smaller number,
10,
bigger
12,
wire. It's
10 or 12 gauge. Yeah.
Yeah. Because 14's smaller. Yeah. You want 10 or 12.
The higher the number, the thinner the wire.
Yeah, crazy, huh? Yep. Okay, so send it to her YouTube channel, she says. Okay, Stan, that plug reminded me of an old point plug. All right, Irving G, the contactor you showed. Oh, an SAE. Yeah, that cheap thing. So, Camper Goer 1. Are you saying that you need the ones that I've been showing? These here. That is an SAE. Thank you, back roads. That's yeah. Can't remember everything. So these are easy to find, easy to get, Harbor Freight even, but just get the bigger, heavy dutier ones if you can. LCD charger. I don't know what kind of stuff. So, okay. Heck, I was scared to even light the stove. Yeah, I could hear that. You know, you turn on the gas and you're going, oh, where's my lighter at? Oh, the phone rang. Yeah, don't light the stove. Don't light that stove. Okay, heck. Yep. Okay, and didn't know when to start the little buddy. Yeah, I've used the little buddy lately. It's the first time. Now that I know I can use it here. Blue Van Dan helped me show me. Yeah. What happened to that guy? Is he still toking around that van? Oh my gosh, that thing. He's put so much into that. You guys know Blue Van Dan, right?
Blue Van Dan? Is he around?
He's been working on a bus lately, right?
Oh, has he? I can't. Yeah. You know Papa Drew?
Oh, yeah.
Man, you should. He was on Fit for Expedition, and they were talking about his van that he's building. Man, it's gonna.
I can't even comment on that. I cannot politically correctly be calm and say nice things about cha-ching, about what's going on that. That's just insane. That's all I can say.
Jacuzzi and
it's
Look forward to seeing it.
Yeah. Don't be showing up to no van build with that thing, right? I'm so thrilled to know that the lights are stove. Yeah, that's awesome. Come on. I bought the big bus. He bought a big bus. Oh yeah, both. Yeah. So Blue Van, he's been working in a bus for quite a while. He's been on kind of the back end of Aj's property out there with the gang, right? Hello. Okay, what do we got? When buying battery lugs, make sure that the copper or lead, not aluminum, will oxidize and cause arcing unless you anti-oxidize paste on those. Yeah, so that's why your batteries are corroding all the time, is that they use cheap lead or aluminum kind. But yeah, because they aluminumized. Yeah, so. Yeah, get the paste. Get this, like he's saying here, what's anti-oxidized? Well, it's anti-oxidized paste. Yeah, it's, I guess you can use Vaseline. Nomad, Can we use Vaseline too for cheap? Do it on the car batteries, right? Stan does. Doesn't have any hair to put it in, so. You're on mute, buddy. I know it. You got something going on there?
No.
Okay. Nope. Cool. Well, fair does. Charm in. Okay. So what about heating or AC all day? What about it? What's she chiming in on?
AC all day? Oh, man.
A lot of energy.
Yeah. You get full hookups. I mean, the Jackery 2000 watt inverter will run my 20 amp 9500 BTU air conditioner. It's a very small one because I only have a 20 footer. It'll only run it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So if I'm driving, I got the air conditioner on in the cab. But when I'm stopped for lunch for 2 hours, I could turn it on easily.
Yeah, and then drive charging it the rest of the day, right?
Yep.
When I was like Havasu, when Jamie installed my Max Air fan, I wish I haven't had a hot meal in the morning and watching my little 12-volt TV.
Malto meal.
Malto. Okay.
Cereal.
So she loves it. Cool. Yeah, Breeze. Yeah, Dan and I were going to be down there in Lake Havasu right now, but I ran into things that I had to do, and yeah. And you got not feeling so well, but yeah, we definitely were going to cut holes in vans and put in fans. Okay. Have y'all received notice from YouTube that they're increasing the percentage taking to 30% to 45%? Are you freaking kidding me? Tell me nobody's worried about getting monetized. I could give a care less about that. Yeah. Everybody goes, oh, I got to get monetized. I was on a show and a guy goes, oh, I can't wait till I get to monetize. And I go, why? Well, I said, what can't you do now with your 600 peeps that you can't do there? Well, I'm not monetized. Doesn't matter. Are you on here to make money, or are you on here to share what you know? And great. If somebody throws you $1, no big deal. But if you're strictly on here to go make money, You need to get a job because this isn't where you're going to get rich, folks. Yeah. And if right there, if they're going to take 45%, write this down. I will never become monetized, but I'm not going to do the work and have somebody take 45% of my money. Okay. Stan, you in on that?
Yeah, I'm not, I didn't get involved in this to monetize. Now I realize there's some people that do, and that's their choice. But yeah, to me, I'd find something else to make money out if somebody's taking 45% of what I do.
Right. Now, in Canada, they take what, a good 30% right off the top for all you guys, right, Lance?
No, we get it. We get it all now. We get all the money now.
Well, you do. But back in the day when you were working.
Oh, my for income tax?
Yeah, what was your total tax? I mean, that's all we know.
Yeah, 30% taken off for.
Yeah, but now you have free medical, you have this and that and all these things. You have stuff that it's paid for, right?
Yeah.
You pay into it. If you're never sick, you're probably pissed off, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
So go break a leg or something.
Get my money's worth.
No Vaseline, must be antioxidant. Okay, so don't put Vaseline on your battery post, folks. Not going to work. Okay, Backroads, what about those little round discs? There's the red ones and the green ones, or, you know, they have some compound of, they've worked pretty good for me. Love multi-meal. I haven't had multi-meal for a long time. Okay. Yeah, go to PayPal. Yeah. If you want to contribute to somebody's channel, they should have their PayPal thing, just like Kenny does. We have no idea what he's made. We don't care. It's none of our business. But when somebody throws up a super chat for $2 and he's going to get 40 cents, it's not worth it for either one of you. It's just rip off. I can't even compare or fathom that stuff. Yeah. 45. Yeah. I hope everybody gets that. See that, Lance? 45% last month. Yep. PayPal. PayPal's nicer. And there's other venues. I use Cash App. And then somebody uses Venmo. I don't know.
Now, Roy, we're talking about income tax for Canadians. Okay. Not the
percentage, yeah.
Not YouTube.
Yeah, not yet. Well, you can't because you're on pension now, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, but you still couldn't get monetized and get that money, could you? Because it affect your pension, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Well, people with disabilities, you don't want to mess with it. Yeah. They're staying at courtside. What do we got? If you're not monetized, put your videos. Okay, what?
When you're on Social Security disability, yeah, that definitely would affect you.
Exactly, and that's what Kenny is on, and he's better not fool around.
Be very careful.
I wouldn't do it. No, we had a long talk, and I just hope he remembers because, we all want to hit 1,000. Well, I want to hit 400. I hit 300. I want to hit 400. But when I get to 1,000, I'm not going to say, yeah, I can get monetized. No. If you're not monetized and you put a video out, you're giving them 100% then. Okay, so maybe I don't understand everything about monetization. Okay, what I'm talking about is when I get a super chat or a super sticker or whatever they're called, right? When somebody personally gives us money, they're thanking us. I don't want 45% going to the upper crust when that person wanted to give it to me. I won't take away your money when you wanted to give it and share it with me.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying about monetization. That thing.
Monetization.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but if it's right here, if you're not monetized and you put out a video, you're giving them 100%. Now that's totally different. I didn't know about that. But if I get to that level that they're putting ads and commercials on my channel, then absolutely I want my 55%. Okay. But to be monetized so you guys can put up a super chat and them take 45%, no, I'm not going to do that to either one of us. That's what I mean by that. But if I have to be monetized to get anything, then I'll sign up for that. Okay. So I hope that I mean, were we all understanding that they did that on videos? Okay, so now the Cash App and PayPal are becoming more and more. What's that word? Gestapo. They canceled his count. Okay, we got all over. What's Dyson? What are they doing? Okay. Okay, when I go to Quartzsite, first thing I want to do is meet Cindy. She's having her own meetup down there. I don't know what time, but give me two. Yeah, they'll bump it to 50%. 2022.
Where is Campgoer 1 from?
Okay, PayPal Vimeo is required updated ID verification every couple of months. Be sticky. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who we have to go through to just make things. What do we have to do? Bitcoin? All right, so I don't know what that means either. I'm in no hurry. I got my 4K. Retirement, is that what we're talking about? I'm 29, they say. Oh. These anti-corrosion tests on my batteries. They work fantastic. Yeah, I thought so. I'm not far behind. No, it's not the right one. Okay. So James says that he's monetized, but he don't have ads. So how do we know if he could have made money? He's not. Because they don't find it worthy enough for them to sell ads to put on that channel. Because I have 2 accounts, and I'll go to first name, first name accounts, and I'll be having to watch commercials on almost everyone's video over here, but I'll watch the same people on this channel, and I don't get the same ads. So I don't know what. Did I make this profile say, oh, I want to watch ads? Is it that they found out I bought stuff online and so now they're putting more ads in front of me? I don't know. Yeah, not monetized. Okay, I canceled my monetization with YouTube. I'm interested in, doesn't get me. I don't know. Either way.
That's interesting.
Now, no, they're not. I just said that, no, I have different accounts. I'm not seeing ads on one of my accounts and the other one I am. So somehow I think they think that I buy more stuff with that other account. So they want to put stuff in front of me. I don't know. But I take note of it because it's like, it's annoying, you know? Doesn't someone have to be 1,000 sub to get money? Yes. But I've also heard that they're putting ads on people that don't have 1,000 subs. So they're not monetized. So that means YouTube is getting 100% of the money, which was brought up this conversation. But why are they finding it worthy to put ads on a person that's not monetized and stealing money from them? If you're monetized, you're going to get 55%, right? If you're not monetized, they're getting money that you created a video for them to advertise on. That's not fair. And so on the contrary, that's why I don't want to give up any of that 45%, because if I didn't make it, they couldn't put an ad on it, right? Okay. But then other people say, oh, well, wouldn't have a platform if you didn't donate all that to the cause. Well, how many of us don't even make any videos that are just here to make, like Fairy does? She doesn't make videos. She's a supporter, right? She's not paying anything. So why should the creators pay for anything? It's the people buying ads that should be paying for it. Capiche? What you doing, Lance?
That's true.
Okay.
I'm just sending Christina the pictures I said I would send her. Our cartoon pictures, they all cartoon pictures that we've been doing, everybody?
Okay. So Roy and Becky said they saw an ad on James's video, but James is not monetized, so he's losing 55%. Or let's say he's paying 55%, so he can use the platform. That's the other vision of this. I have all the ads blocked when I watch. It doesn't get me any money. Okay, YouTube doesn't get any money from me for the ads they run on my channel. So how do they not?
They get paid
so you block them ads from running ads on your channel. So yeah, they're not going to get any money. Okay, cool. If that's the way I understand it. Is that way you get it, Lance?
Well,
so he's
let's say Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola does ads on YouTube.
What's that?
Coca-Cola pays YouTube to have their commercials on, playing it in people's videos.
Right, but Backroads is saying here,
you're not monetized. You're not going to make any money off of it until you're monetized. And you have to apply for monetization. It just doesn't happen automatically, right?
Well, but back up. So James is having commercials ran on his videos.
Right, and he's not monetized.
And he's not monetized.
Yeah, YouTube is just randomly putting up ads now on people's videos, whether they're monetized or not monetized.
Okay, but is that fair to James?
You know what? You can't see one or the other because, I mean, you have to understand YouTube is still a business, right? And Coca-Cola, let's say Coca-Cola's commercial, they're paying YouTube to put their ads up. Coca-Cola's the ones that are spending money, and YouTube's making money. Yeah.
Right. You're really not.
It's a pain in the butt having to watch them, but at least they're short, and then most of them you can just skip through after 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You kind of get used to the ads. You have to, or it'll just drive you crazy.
Yeah. Well, there's also a premium. You can pay $14.99 a month and not have any ads show up. But again, that means we're paying for it anyways.
Some of them I've actually, some of them I've actually watched all the way through.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen ads that are over an hour long.
An hour-long ad?
Yeah.
Before
somebody's paid for you to watch their video, their seminar, their hour YouTube event. Yeah. It's paid for. So I, as an advertiser, come and page YouTube to say, hey, put this on all these travel channels. So I'm paying for it. So if it's on your channel, they wouldn't be able to make money if you didn't put out the video. Why should you, as a video creator,
you're paying for the harassment? Yeah, you're paying for it because it's a pain in the butt for people to want to watch your videos and not have ads on it.
Hey.
Right. I don't know what that is, but oh. You got your stick in a hole, buddy. Is that when somebody comes through the door, you can just push it through?
What's he doing?
Yeah, that's a jack burl that Troy from Nomadic Rat Pack gave me.
Exactly.
Oh.
How's our buddy Troy doing anyways?
I don't know. I now clicked off. I don't have any idea where I was. Okay, here we go. Google it. Okay, Ford Man, he's back. All right, here's the one. Okay, an ad has to run for at least 5 seconds for YouTube to collect the revenue from it.
And it usually does before you can skip it.
Yeah, it has a timer after 5 seconds, then we can skip it. So meanwhile, it already ran its 5 seconds, so now it charges that guy. Let's say it charged that guy $1 to run an ad. Okay, so then YouTube splits that 45-55 with you, right?
Yeah, and if people don't skip the commercial, the ad, then the person that has the ad on their channel
ran
will make more money.
Right.
Yep.
But
so if you want to,
and they're running ads on you,
that's a pain in the butt.
You're not going to get that 45% or that 55%, correct?
No.
Okay. And I say that's part's unfair.
Yeah.
So I say they should.
Unfortunately, you can do whatever they want.
Exactly. So I'm just saying, wait till I'm monetized, or don't have a certain time that I'm monetized. If I have 10 videos up, let's share money. But to wait till I'm worthy at 1,000 people and such views.
When you create a new channel, they ask you that if you want to be monetized.
So I need to erase my channel and start over, and then I'm instantly monetized, and then I can make that.
You can ask, yeah.
Well, and we, is this something new? Is this something in the last year? Because I've had a channel for 2 years now.
Right.
Yeah, when did this come out, Dan?
When you first create your channel, they'll ask you if you want to be monetized.
Oh,
yes,
automatically.
I understand the question, but the question is that meaning right now or 1,000 subs later?
No, you can go in there and click on that again and say, yes, I want to be monetized. Because even if you go and watch a video, one of the 2 videos I have on my channel, you're going to watch an ad. Right off first, and I don't get nothing from it. That's right.
But Kenny here has ad blockers on his channel, and I don't see ads on Kenny's channel. So it is something that we all need to be aware of, that either you need to put your ad blocker on and say yes or no, you want to be monetized. So some people have probably missed those, and those are why I'm watching more ads on another channel than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comments won't scroll. What's going on here? Oh, what? Okay, something's
okay. YouTube just changed the rules. Video monetization subs are happy. Yeah. Google will now show ads on all videos, even those creators that don't want ads. They don't get a penny. From Roy and Becky. So, has anybody ever seen an ad on my channel?
Let me go watch one right now, and I'll tell you. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Go watch my taste tests. On lives, they probably, do they do it? Not fair to me. Percentage of that, yeah. That's why once that they're against the monetization, we're all not for it. Exactly. Yes. 1 hour long. What is? Oh, holy smack. I've been here 2 hours? Oh my gosh. It's just so wrong.
This was just a little lunch pop-up, right?
Exactly. I thought I'd eat my lunch. Kenny would show up, would compare notes, and then we'd be done with this. Actually, it's changed in November of last year. Okay. Well, they must have did it right after I created it. No, I did it. I did this. I created my channel in November of 2019.
Wow.
Well, I created it just to go to the van build so I could say that, here, that's who I am, and I didn't even have a video up. All right. Yes, you have applied for monetization, but you need 1,000 and 4,000 years. So, but they're saying it's different now. Backroads? I don't get it. I think you're right. I think this is what I know. This is what I know for a fact. This is what it's been. You need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to be eligible to be then not acquire, but you request to become monetized. You have to have these to meet the requirements, and then you have to submit, hey, I want to be part of your regular games. But if you pay, yeah, so see, that's the other thing. So you can pay for the premium. You don't have to watch the ads. Yeah. So Kenny, instead of watching an ad you've already paid up front, you're saying, hey, here's all the money you'd get from me if I did watch your ads. I don't want to watch your ads here. Just take my money now. Yeah, when you're on as much as you are, I would definitely not want to watch ads either. Always a non-skippable ads. Yeah. Yeah, they put 2, 15. Yeah, they've been doing that too. They're putting 2 or 3 together now. Yeah, something new to me. Okay, YouTube Premium's money is all, yeah. Okay, from all the premium, yeah. So they're getting your money. Kenny, you also have an ad on yours too. Okay, so Kenny, Roy and Becky just said they saw an ad on your channel, on one of your videos. Hey, Roy and Becky, was that like on one of his taste tests or his lives? Let us know that too. Okay. That's why I installed ad blocker. Okay, YouTube gets no money from my videos. But how do you know that? How do you know that? Of course, he is a computer guru, guys. Okay, YouTube gets no money from my videos. I watch because the ads do not run. Now, is that on your computers because it's your channel? You don't see things because sometimes you see things different when you have your cookies and it's your own channel, your own thing. It's your eyes looking at yourself, kind of the thing, versus an outside entity looking at it. So try it on a different laptop, but I don't know. Some people say yay and nay. Okay, what do you got? Do you ever find that short videos get more views? I can't stand shorts for two reasons, at least two. Number one, they're vertical. Okay, I have two eyes.
Yeah.
I like to see things horizontal. And number two, a lot of them are just dumb, just dumb. I don't need to see somebody. I don't know. It's just some are really dumb. But that's what they keep saying is they want YouTube to do more of those. And if they do more of those, I will not watch any of them.
Well, it's like they're trying to compete with TikTok and different ones, and it's like it ends up to me to be garbage. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of it is
right,
just
right. Well, Nate from Land Cloud, whatever he is now, right? Right. He was just doing snippets of his dogs. Well, he already does that wide view. Why do I need to watch it in narrow view? And I can't stand narrow view videos, no matter what it is. If it's a flagpole or a portrait, that's it. I'm a photographer from 30 freaking years, and I'm going, I can't stand your vertical video format. I have two eyeballs. So enough of that. So, but again, what you're saying, they want to compare it to yeah, I can't stand that either. What's going on here?
Funny.
Here? Is that your cat brush? Does your mom know you're doing that? Dan, we know that's your cat
brushing
brush.
out all the dust.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to clean it out so you can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I muted the mic because you don't want to hear this.
No. That reminds me of
good
something
old
else.
Dremel motor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Dremel. Cool. All right.
Aunt Gore one said you got to go see mine, and she must be saying the shorts that she has or something, and I'll have to take a look because I actually just subbed to her channel, so I'll go back later and look at some of her stuff, see what she's got.
So as Kenny's saying, he doesn't see the ads because he's brought premium, because that's over everybody. You say, okay, I don't want to see ads, and that's meaning on yours as well. So you won't see your own ads if you've paid not to see ads. You've paid not to see ads, so you're not going to see your own. But unfortunately, they're using you already, Kenny. What do you got, 800 and some odd? And they're saying, hey, this guy's worthy enough for us to sell people ads to put on his channel. Yeah, sad. You have ads like, oh, so it's right there. You have ads, everybody. You have ads. Okay. The longest ever thing. Yeah, 2 hours and 28 minutes right there. They have seminars, webinars. They have long videos. Yeah, just look down in the corner and it'll tell you how long it is. Okay, does anyone know where I can go to get a broad generator work?
Onboard generator worked on.
Well, first off, they won't work on it on board. Very few will. Very few will. I would look into a mobile tech because I have Onan Generator company right here in Reno, and they wanted to charge me $250 to take it out, and that's not to work on it. That's $250 spent, done. If you go and watch Eric Nomadic Fanatic, he has spent $10,000 on working on his Omen generator when he could have bought 3 generators. He's furious. He's furious. And then he had his buddy work on it, and he fixed it. So 3, if not 4 different people worked on it from Omen, however you say it, and they didn't fix it at all. Okay. So yeah. I'd look to see if they would do it as a portable tech. But yeah, if you're living in Phoenix, there's got to be many people. Just put an ad out on Craigslist for a job, a gig, or ask for help. I meant to see the ads. Yeah, an hour long. Yep. Yeah, even worse, in the middle of your video. Oh, I'm going to stop what I'm doing to watch your hour-long video. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh.
Hey,
okay.
Ron Darrell.
You're right. Yeah. What's that?
Ron Darrell Adventures just checked in.
All right. I'm probably 20 away from him, though, right? Okay. Yeah, right in the middle of the video. Yeah, it pops up an ad. Yeah, it's the stupidest thing ever. You're like, so whoever's paying for that ad just got robbed because there's nobody. Who's going to watch it? No. If it's not in the beginning, I won't even think about it. You got to see mine. Okay, so get in on that, Stan. Mary Poppins. Okay, I have ad blocker on my phone. Yes, iPad and laptops. He's all over the place. He's blocking that. Up with the short out. What? Okay, so they put a short out every 6 months, but don't say you really care for them. Yeah, that's fine. If but if you have a run, or if I look at your channel, if I'm the first time I'm going there, if I look at your channel and all I see is these vertical things for every last video, one thing right away, either I think you're new and you don't know how to use your phone or your camera. Okay, you don't know what you're doing, because I'm not going to watch a 6-minute video of vertical. Okay, but if all you do is little snippets, oh look, my pool overflowed and my koi fish are jumping out, and it's 14 seconds long, yeah, I might watch that. But 59 seconds of a squirrel chasing a nut, I don't know. I probably not. I'm done. Yeah, I agree. I don't like the vertical view either. Thank you very much. Yep. Okay, thank you. Shorts are finally doing off, I hope. No, they still want them here. And like you said earlier, Stan says, no, that's an Instagram thing or a TikTok thing, and that's where that needs to be. If you want to do vertical, then go over there. Yeah. Howdy, y'all. Okay, Ron Darrell, Adventures. Thank you, buddy, for coming in. Finally, I just got to you. We're talking about monetized, not being monetized, ads.
Shorts.
What's that?
Short videos.
And Lance just disappeared. We're watching Dan carve on his marble knot. Short videos, not to be short. If you have over 100 subs, you have ads. Holy smackdown. Wow. So at least you get to change your name and they get to know who you are. But yeah, the guy paying for that ad is not worried about whose video he puts it on. Okay. Did Camper Van Kevin work down on his what? Didn't Camper Van Kevin get work done on his?
On his generator. Yeah, I think he did. I think he had a video out on that.
Kevin did? On his generator? Okay.
I think so.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Eric never had any luck on it, but he had friends that fixed it. But what do you think's wrong with it? If you wanted to watch an ad, I'd watch TV. Yeah, that's why we don't watch TV, right? Okay, I don't know where it was. Maybe, it was in the hospital. When I was in the hospital, I went, oh my gosh, look at all these channels you get to watch. The nurse was all excited. Look at that. You get HBO and all this other stuff, right? Going, I don't watch TV. I haven't owned a TV since 2000. Can't even go 2020. 2000, okay? So you'd watch 5 to 7 minutes of the show and then 7 to 9 minutes of commercials. And then you're going, what show was I watching? Yeah, it's the stupidest thing ever. I can't stand TV. So has less than 100 and they're putting, oh my God. See, no matter what we say and what we come up with, you have to be monetized to get ads. No, you don't. You have to have 100 subs to get ads. No, you don't. It's like whatever they want. YouTube is freaking controlling the situation here. My dumb video is emptying my black tanks, watching the dripping under the hose. I gotta laugh at myself. I'm the first time ever. Okay, so if that's vertical, yeah, the less I see of that, the better.
Good point.
Yeah. Yeah. That I don't want a wide view of it. Okay. I watch a TikTok and I'll not beat it but not be on YouTube. Don't even have tickets. Yeah, exactly. Is Fat Matt back? Nope. Where are we staying? Oh, hello. Look at that. Get them all coming in. We're talking a whole different things. So we're talking about YouTube running ads on people that even have less than 100 subs. So obviously they're not monetized. So obviously they're not getting paid for it. I don't start either. Just my luck. There you go. Hi all. Traveling donkeys. Are we getting a raid? Yeah, first time I'm meeting you. Thanks for coming in. Traveling donkeys. I think I've seen you once or twice, but thanks for coming by. What'd you have for lunch? Stan had a fancy pinky up lunch.
That's right.
Crackers, crop of cheese. Yes.
Trying to eat a little healthier.
Huh? What?
I said trying to eat a little healthier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least you got a frame to carry it on. So let's see, it's 6'3", 230, 245 BMS in you, right?
I passed that up when I was a junior in high school, and then a senior in high school. I was 290, and it just, so I'm right at 300, trying to go down. I was about 310 when I said I'm going to start trying to drop, and I'm just trying to do real slow. So
yeah. So you're a big guy, but you're not a round, fluffy guy.
Yeah, well, I'm carrying a lot more fluff than I need to. So
okay. Well, okay. So let's get personal. Don't have to show us. So when your belly, is it stick straight out or is it hang low?
No. I've got a little bit of a belly, but it's not.
Exactly. So that's what I can say comfortably. You're a big, solid guy.
Yeah.
That you're not hanging out all over the place.
Right.
Your shirts are. You could tuck your shirt in if you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because some guys, no. They buy the shirt, it ain't getting tucked in, and they're showing too much. That's when you're overweight. Yeah. To the max.
No. Well, I need to lose some, and that's what I'm trying to do. Just health-wise, hey, I'm at the age where, guess what? I don't need to be carrying this kind of weight.
Trying to reel it back in.
Back in.
All right. So
now,
Lance finally
my good friend Lance keeps telling me if I'll just drink 6 cups of green tea every day, the stuff will just melt off of me.
Okay, George, I watched 3 of your videos.
Wow, you were so legged out. Is that my internet? Because you're like, it's just this square was black for a long time.
Am I smooth, Stan? How do I look? Am I good? Am I good? Am I okay? Do you hear and see me okay, Stan?
Yep.
You guys, he's all good. So even this great internet,
you're making me dizzy.
Okay, so George, I watched 3 of your videos.
Yes.
And you had ads at the beginning, the middle, and the end. No, I'm just kidding. No ads, buddy. No ads. I was pulling your leg there. No ads. You're free. You're ad free.
Okay. Well, see, I'm not worthy yet. Awesome.
You're not worthy. I'm not worthy. And I got to go pick up my son now. He's got his guitar fixed, so.
Pumpkinhead's back.
Pumpkinhead? Oh, it's that
Hi, George.
guy.
It's Fat Matt.
Fat Matt.
Dude, hey, Kevin's here.
You didn't change your name. Okay.
It's never good to see Lance. What?
So.
There we go.
Country road.
Country road. Down in Texas, y'all.
Country road, take me home to a place I belong.
Hold on. I don't need no monetizing Stripe. Come on, man. I got to erase the whole video now.
I don't think you get copyrighted in that singing. No way.
Yeah, not with my singing.
No, I thought it was right on. Okay, we're good.
I shaved my beard. So you can see my double chin now.
What can I see?
Okay, let me get my camera facing me.
No. You look 30 years younger.
Where are we?
No, I look.
Ew. Oh, no.
Don't say ew.
You don't look like
my
Matt.
wife.
No, leave it right there, right there. Awesome.
Oh, come back to the underground
Yeah,
in a month.
the same, brother.
What the freak? Who is that guy?
I'm
Okay, flip it. Come
sorry.
on,
I'm
road trip.
sorry.
Come on, road trip. 180.
It's Matt's
180.
brother filling in for him.
Okay, go.
The truth of the matter is, I had lice in my beard. I had to shave it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you're so baby faced.
Baby face. You got
Hey,
oh my
he needs to
God.
get new cartoons, buddy. You need a new face there.
It'll grow back in 3 days. Watch.
Okay, 1.
Okay, we'll see you Tuesday. Take care. Bye-bye.
I'm never gonna show on lives again. Ever.
Kevin says you look like a wanted guy now.
Put him in the basement, George.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
we'll just
I'll never put my face on a live ever again. You guys are so horrible.
At least not till
You
Tuesday.
narcissistic bastards.
Okay, I uploaded the picture in the WhatsApp.
There's the thing that's brown, and you can just pull it right down and maybe cut some holes in it. I mean, oh, has that already been done before?
I'm gonna get a Sasquatch costume and just wear that forever.
That's good, dude.
All right.
I should put a paper bag over my head. Anyway, what's up? What's up, guys?
Oh, we got a whole bunch of. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. All right, what's worthy? Everybody's saying hi. YouTube's, Netflix, yours. Okay. Kenny's worthy. Okay.
Fat Matt looks like a wanted guy.
And is,
You know what?
and did Matt
You know
take
what?
out?
Maybe I am.
Maybe
George,
you
you
won't.
can
Everybody's
kick
saying
me out.
hi.
You can
Okay.
kick me out until I grow my beard back.
I will have to look into that. Couldn't find it. Oil is portable is.
Ooh.
Oh, her generator. Yeah. All right, Backroads. What do you feel about propane generators?
They're all right.
Donkeys.
Propane
Be able to-
generators?
Ducky shirts. Yeah. Stan. Yeah, no matter what. Good to see you.
Thanks,
Okay,
Kevin.
every single person who creates a video on YouTube is a shareholder in YouTube. YouTube, Google, are publicly traded companies. You are no longer privately owned. Once you have share or stick, things change. Yeah, so it means they shouldn't be taking money from us, right? Oh, we're getting gas. Nope, he's just getting a hot dog.
I'm gonna get some. What do you
Corn
call them?
dog.
Egg rolls?
It's
Egg rolls.
snack time.
Okay, Harbor Freight will exchange the Predator. Oh yeah, they'll exchange it if you have your receipt, right? Or no,
Okay,
no,
I got an answer for you. Gas power generators may be more cost effective up front, but propane power generators can save you money in the long run. You probably won't be using your generator every day, which means you'll be storing it for the majority of the time. When it comes to shelf life, propane's far superior fuel supply.
Oh, absolutely.
Unless you use stabilizer, fuel stabilizer, then that shit lasts for 3 years. Okay, be right back.
Well, kind of, sort of, not really, but yes. But propane is
A good burning fuel.
Hey, who was
Very
that guy that
efficient.
you walked by? That looked like Matt.
Go back, rewind. Oh, we can't do that here.
Not live.
The guy
Okay.
in the store is not going to give him any credit today because he won't recognize him.
Matt, are you
No.
talking about protrolactives? Oh, Kevin got socks. It's about
Okay.
time, Kevin. You have to be around $79. You will have problems. I'm cold.
Okay, 3 or 4 years. Okay, what? Yeah. All right. So, gee, you're mostly live streams, YouTube. All right, I love it. So continue to do live streams, and they don't make no money off me. Ha. Okay. And then I'll just do shorts where I'll make the money because they'll watch 100% of my videos for when it's 15 seconds long. Yeah. So if you want 100% view rate, yeah, make a 15-second video. At least get their attention for that long, right? I've never used it. Okay,
Everybody's
loading company ran 5 omens, 40 hours, bought new ones every 4 years. Yeah, so they only last for 4 years? Yeah, because they wore them out. You're not going to wear yours out like that. If you maintain it, it should be really good investment. But if you have to get it worked on, it becomes a boat aching real quick. Yeah. So I have to run it, sing idle. Yeah, that's not good for it. Yeah. It's not a diesel motor. It's gas is bad. Yeah. Today's gas, yeah, 3 months, yeah. So your gas is only worth about 3 months of octane power, and then it turns to molasses or whatnot. Hey, in your face.
Son of
I know how. There, that's how we deal with that.
Hey!
Good time. Hello, boys. My sons are home. Sorry.
Do, 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 do.
No, do I know?
You want to meet my sons, George?
I can just go out here.
George?
What's that?
You want to meet my sons?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, come over and meet George. Oh, one's going upstairs. The other one's going to the bathroom.
Wow, okay, bro.
Matt didn't want to. There you go.
Go ahead, man. He's awesome. I'll go after you.
Hey, get that out of there. Oh my
What?
gosh, that's scary.
Do that again. Do that again. I got to do a snapshot.
Hey, babyface.
Tell me when you're ready, Lance.
I'm ready. Go.
No, that mustard one was good. Do
Okay,
that
hold
mustard
on.
again.
Okay, I got the mustard one. I want to do the ugly, weird face.
Code.
I don't know if I can come and meet you now.
Yeah, that's not happening. Corn dog. Now we're talking.
I thought he was better looking.
So good.
Get in my belly. Get in my belly.
He's making me hungry now.
Take me down. You're
No
gonna have
thanks.
subscribers unsubscribe.
No, let me go check.
I saw that happen.
Oh, you
Okay,
lost.
what's going on here? Nope, G. We had no. And they did
If
take
Red-
it back? Wow. Cool.
You'll get
Okay.
a thumbs down if Red's watching. Put me down in the basement.
Okay, fine. Okay, I put stabilizer in it too, but now when I pull the cord, it doesn't even try to engage. So the plugs have fouled. Backroads would have to chime on this. Yeah, propane's cool. So I took out my Oldman generator. I didn't get to finish the story. I took it out. Literally had to jack the vehicle up to get it out from under the side of it because you have the hole where you can get into it, right? I dropped it straight down onto the ground, and it was still bigger than my RV was. So I had to lift my RV up about 4 or 5 inches to even get that out from under the vehicle. And then I left it on the side of the road, jokingly. I left it over at somebody's house that wanted it. It wasn't worth the weight it was. So what I'm going to do is have a cage built in there and put in a propane generator, a propane one. So I'd run it off of propane. But that's another line of propane that I'd have to. No. I'll lose the line off of my stove that's already over there. So I'll just cut into that. If I want more propane on thing. But I would run a propane generator over the gas one. Yeah, they put ethanol. That's corn, yeah. So there's 2 kinds of corns. They grow the early corn for the ethanol. Yeah, no pea stream. I don't know. Just
What the? Kevin, what are you talking about, man?
Well, we're caught up. So, where do we go with corn? Yeah, so ethanol is corn. Corn in the early stages, they grow that for the ethanol, and they use so much chemicals on it to make the corn because there's so many bugs, and then there's so much rain in the spring. Washes the chemicals off. They have to use more chemicals. Where does all that corn come from? Iowa. Okay, what's that big river there next to? Oh, the Mississippi. Where's all the chemical goes? Louisiana. What kind of shrimp? Yeah, toxic waste shrimp. Short story.
Okay, Matt, if you read the description on this live stream, it says right up front, no shaved beards is allowed during the live. So
yeah, but the question is, what did he have for lunch?
Lance, no pea streams.
I don't know what that means. It's kind of weird. Oh, he's talking about you getting out of your car and throwing a rock.
I'll throw a rock.
Okay, go right now.
All right, wait up.
See that?
I gotta find a place to pull over.
All right.
We'll tell you.
This is the first on George's Live tonight, folks. You've seen it here first.
Oh, there's some grass.
There it is.
I'm going across grass.
There's a window. There's a window you can break.
That's a farm. Hold on. Face the building. That's farm space board.
Oh,
we can get our corn there.
Really? You drive all the way to Texas to get corn?
Look at that.
There's all kinds of cops and shit.
Okay.
He's gonna get arrested.
Yep. Again.
E85. Look at that. He's going to ponder him some feed right there.
Okay, here we go. All right.
All right.
Let's
What's
go.
he going to do?
Wait for it. Whoa.
Freaking lag. Say no, you lagged. You lagged. Get out.
Man.
No.
I'm in public.
You lagged. You missed it.
LAG, buddy. Get back out.
That's your internet, George, not mine.
Hit it.
No.
Hit
No.
it. Hit it. Hit it.
All right. Burn out. Burn out.
Okay, I will.
Hey,
There's
hey.
cars, though.
Hey. Just drove by.
Come on. He's freaking lagging. All right. Lay some tracks, buddy.
Not lagging on my side now. Smooth as can be.
That's a cop car right in front of him now, right? All right.
That's
What do we got here?
Actually, it's a Chrysler Pacifica like I have.
How do I talk?
Holy moly.
Yeah, y'all. All right. Oh, KK's in the house. Look at this.
Hi, KK.
Wow. Wow, no ethanol in your neck of the woods, huh? Well, we get it clear over here, and I'm not liking it.
Not a cloud in the sky today.
Kevin? Where? Did I miss somebody?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Look, Lance is in front of me, and he's driving so slow.
I know, right? It's,
No,
it's a trap. Don't fall for it.
There's a hay in front of it.
There's a hay.
There's a hay.
Okay, stabilizer. Yeah, that's the thing with Hey, y'all.
Hey, George, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey,
No.
have you ever had one? George, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Have you ever had
Well, George, tell him.
I didn't hear him. He had out.
Oh, dude, tell him again. Ask him
Oh,
again.
George, can you hear me okay?
Spotty, but yeah, go ahead.
Have you ever had a hair?
Oh, man, he cut out again.
He probably has, but it's up
Have
to
I
him.
ever had?
Say it again one more time.
I can hear you. Have you ever had
Oh, my God, I'm not kidding you guys. He keeps cutting out.
Okay, just type it in the chat, Matt. Pull over and type it in the chat.
Oh, watch out, wide load. All I get is, have I ever?
Let me pull over.
Pull over.
Okay, be careful, man. Not if there's.
You're making such good time. Kenny,
Here
you're
you
still here. How do you do?
Okay, good. He's near wires now. His internet will be better.
There's a lot of lines here. Can
Okay,
you
hurry up.
hear me?
Yep, we hear you.
George,
But even Lance is cutting out. Lance has been underwater the whole time.
have you ever eat?
Oh my God, terrible. Type it in.
I think he said, "Have you ever had chicken feet?" I think that's what he said. Dan, can you understand what he's saying?
I wasn't sure if that was a combination of egg rolls and chicken feet, or
Oh.
egg feet or chicken rolls. I wasn't sure.
I think it was both.
So it's not just my internet?
No, it's not just you.
I'll go up to the next. I'll go up to the next cell phone tower. Hold on. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
thanks.
So meanwhile,
Talk amongst yourselves.
Look at that. Look at that. What? Oh my God, that guy is such a craftsmanship.
Dan, show us a close-up. Lift it up to the camera, Dan. See that? See that safety thing? He put his tool down then. Uh-oh, need more light.
Oh, wait, back to the light. There you go.
Okay. So it looks like a little face and a little. All right, turn around. Let's see the other
I
side.
know what that looks like.
It looks like a monkey brain to me. You know, wallop you on the head with it. Lots of good grooves in there. Okay.
You threw off my groove.
That looks like a protection
Knob.
club.
Uh-oh, incoming.
Are those holes in the walls vacuums to suck the soldering smoke out?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got the vacuum on the outside.
Sweet.
Right now, I got a fan blowing on me, blowing it back into the box, so I don't really need to have that on. So, but yeah, I can just sweep it down, and then there's a drawer to pull out to empty it.
Very nice.
I bet Dan's had a yes.
A what? I couldn't hear that.
Why, was he buffering? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it was just good. Nobody can hear you, buddy.
How do you like this?
Holes in the
Oh
wall.
wow.
Who dat?
Who dat? Is that a paddle? As in like boat?
It's a hamburger flipper.
Who dat?
Spatula.
Nice. Super Bowl.
dat?
Cool.
Oh man. I guarantee you Dan's had he's the one.
Put a one in
Breaking
the
up.
chat if that ever made sense, right?
This is crawfish paddle. For stirring up crawfish boiled, you know?
Oh yeah, crawdad stir. Huh?
Yeah, crawfish,
We still have
Crawdads.
250 acres of corn to get in.
crayfish.
Crayfish, yep.
Crapins.
Hey, Kathleen, I just saw your note. Sorry.
What happened? Yeah, premium. All premium should be ethanol free. If you want to pay 30, 40 cents more. I wish. Maybe not, huh? So out of 250 acres of corn, yep, that's some getting in right there. It's not Sunday. All right. Looks like I thought somebody is upside the head.
I'm getting ready for Halloween.
Yeah.
Was that Lance?
Sorry. Looks like
See you,
a sign.
Kevin.
Whoa.
It looks like my internet's okay, right? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, George, what I was trying to ask you is if you've ever had okay.
George, I think he's messing with you.
Yeah, yeah,
I could be wrong, but
yeah,
You're breaking up.
yeah.
It's hard to do
Breaking up is hard to do.
because we
My
ain't
cell
getting
phone
what
signal.
you saying to. Okay, premium should be ethanol.
Matt, you don't have to say that. If you want to go, just go.
I'm going, man. I was just gonna ask a question, but every time I ask it, it goes away. I better slow down. 60 to 35, not good.
Oh, I thought maybe you slow down talking. That would work. That would help.
I know.
I had my last camping deal. I did it with a tent, and it was a 3-man Celtic. They put that, and it was like I never thought that like George or Dan would have one of those.
Celtic tent.
bye, Kevin.
Yeah. Hey, G, I'm gonna run. I need to get out and get a few things done. But man, it was great to see you, and thanks for bringing me up.
Well, have a
No,
nice
that's
run,
right.
Stan. Be careful.
All right. See
Yeah.
y'all.
Okay, I'll meet you.
Stop
after.
it, Dan.
That was
All right,
fun.
buddy. Back at you. We're out of here in 3.
Love
A
you.
lot of fun. See ya.
Bye, buddy. Ciao. Stan, the ambulance man, for a minute, he bought himself a new class. Oh, God, scary.
Oh, Lance.
Kathleen told me to smile.
Hey, look, guys. Look where we are again.
I'm always smiling. Hey, there's Williams Drive-In, where you get the best beer.
Beer and
I think
wine.
he's going
dude.
back for
Is that one of those places you go to see the show or what?
Yeah, in the back of this gas station, there's outlet, and with big ones, man. I tell you what.
Hey, why is he
Victoria.
echoing now?
Hello. Hold on. Let me shut the other page completely.
Oh, you're echoing.
Yeah. Is that
Okay.
better?
Yeah, we had quite the reverb going on. All
Well,
right. So let's get through these. Okay, chance for what? Oh, so Backroads is still trying to help Camper Goes 1. Yeah, it sounded like, it's not getting any Sparkola. It's probably getting gas, but you say you put your stabilizer in it. It's all good. KK dates are already next
Why
year.
is there a picture of me right there, George?
I know. What's that all about?
Matt's using my picture for his background.
Let's just fix that.
I don't think you can.
Oh, we can. We can do this, and then we can do that.
Oh, he's in the basement?
Yeah, he's down under. Or we could do this, and then we could all take notes.
Oh. Okay,
So
my son's going to play drums now.
Poke, twist.
That's not good. And guitar.
Pull. Lance, are you getting this down? You have to. It's 1, 2, 3,
All I
right?
see is Victoria.
Yeah, it's like dancing, though, right?
I guess so.
I don't know. You poke, you twist. I don't know. I'm so laggy. Is everybody's net laggy, or is that my internet?
No, you're. Let's see you. Go back to your camera.
This is all of us. We're fine.
No, you're
Here I
fine,
am.
man. You're smooth.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem. But anyways, I got to get going here. Thanks for having me up, George. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna hang for another 5.
Take care, Lance.
Yeah, Dan, we'll see you in January. And goodbye, everybody.
Oh, you coming in January?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Lance, Red says hi.
Hi, Red. Bye, Red.
Okay.
Hi, Red.
She
Take
hadn't
care,
even
Lance. See
She
you
said
soon.
hi to me first, but I'm just going to
can't
say
see
that
the
she's going to
chat.
say hi to you. So if you got a free hi out of her, yeah, it's from me. He's gone. All right. So I wasn't quite too there, but I just found it comical that one goes in and the other comes out and blah, blah, blah. All right.
Paracord.
I will try to do the Prius starter, set her back. Yep. Hey, a good hammer is good on a starter. All these people changing out their starters when they don't even have that much on their car. I say a good hammer. Take it out, dust it off, bang it out. Backroads, you got me on this. A hammer and a starter are two good friends. Okay. It'll do you for a while.
Paracord. I'm already 2,000 feet into it.
Wow. Paracord. That stuff is paracord?
Yeah, that's what I'm working with is paracord. Here's the end of it.
Thank you, Dan. You're breaking up, Scotty. Yep. All right. Yeah, that's that. Let me bring it up. Hold on. I'm sorry. Bam. So that's going to be heavy then, right?
It's already quite heavy.
That's okay. It's called a weighted blanket then, right?
Well, no, it's going to be a hammock / floor mat / bed mat.
Oh, wow.
And it's not quite as wide as I want it. I want it to be about, well, this much past me on either side. And then, let's see, get it about that much past me on both sides of my body. And then I want to do it another maybe 2 times the same, width. And it's as long as me. I'm 5'3", and so it's longer than I am. It by I'm saying a few inches. So it's probably about 5'7", 5'8" long.
Yeah.
And right now it's just like that wide. But it's going to be a hammock / tent floor mat / bed mat.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and it like I said, I'm already 2,000 foot. I'm almost out of the 1,000 foot. I'm a few more strands down from being out of that one, and then I've got another 1,000 foot that I'm gonna be working with. But I want to make it like three times
bigger.
This wide, about 3 times out to
now
about this far on the other side.
Are you? Would that be a trim, or do you have? Can you just? I don't know anything about this hooky weavy thing. So, is that crocheting first off?
Yeah.
Okay, knitting is needles. Okay, right.
Right.
Okay,
Crochet hook.
and is it? And when you add on to that, can you make it look like you just kept going, or does it look like
you
added on?
Like you can see, you don't see where I ended.
You left off. Okay.
The last 1,000 foot, to the beginning of the new 1,000-foot in it.
Unless it's different material, right? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
the ends are hidden. I mean, if in person, you'll probably be able to find the ends very easily, but on here, you're not able to see the ends. Let me see if I can find an end to show you where the end is. I do have it. Okay, right here is an end.
Okay.
Let's see. But yeah, it's already, oh, let me get it close here. Right there.
Yeah.
That little nodule, that's one of the ends.
You just weave it in and tie it a knot, right?
Yeah. And that way, you know, if you ever need to unravel it for emergency purposes, like somebody off of the bottom of the cliff.
Don't get Backroads excited about having this emergency need for a 5x10 ripcord mat.
Yeah.
1,000 foot.
Well, no, it's I'm 2,000 foot into it right now.
2? Oh my god.
2. I'm almost done with. Let me show you. Hold on. Here's the end of the second 1,000 foot. So I'm almost to the end of this 1,000 foot, and I have one more of these. That's another 1,000 foot. So
oh my gosh.
It'll be after I'm done with this about 3,000 foot. But I'm gonna have to quit the project at that point because, you know, paracord's really expensive, and at 3,000 foot, it's $54 for.
Yeah, it's $54. Yeah.
Plus
your time.
54 and change for 1,000 foot off of eBay.
Okay, so, and then how many hours have you got into 2,000 feet?
Oh my God, probably more like a week or so.
Oh snap!
Right now.
We're not talking hours.
Well, no, about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks. I'm into it.
Okay. Wow. So 3 weeks, but what do you do? Like 3-4 hours at a time or more?
Well, just whenever I'm sitting here watching videos, I mean, for hours, I'll do it for hours on end with periodic little breaks to, you know, do life things.
Okay. But if you were doing a 9 to 5, well, let's say 8 hours a day, if that's what you were doing, what do you think you got? Really 40 hours into it? 240?
Probably more of the 240 because I've been doing it for at least 2 weeks, maybe more. And I do it for hours on end. From the time I get up in the morning, I'll pick it up. I'll do some, you know, and then watch videos while I'm doing it.
Sure.
And, you know, take a few breaks to go get a cup of coffee, things like that. But then I come right back to it.
So, Kathleen Klein says knitting is 2 needles, crocheting is 1 hook, weaving is on a loom. And then she says, don't get me started on spinning. She goes, that's a passion. Yeah, taking wool and turn it into
yeah, I've seen ladies do that on the.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, yeah.
A loom.
I saw David, 2 Guys Knitting or whatever his channel is, and he had a guy on there that was doing the loom or the spinning wheel and just sitting there like no big deal, like you're doing like right there, twisty pulley, twisty, right? No big deal, right? And this guy's just going in and out, just making this yarn. And oh my gosh, it was incredible how they can. It's as you know, the sense of on the feel of how thick it is and doing it right.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, paracord is a little rougher because it's so
it's
stiff.
rough.
It wants to curl like this.
Yeah, the wrong way, right?
So you're constantly, and I mean, I've never seen anybody try to do anything with paracord before. So
yeah, I've heard of it.
I wanted to do something a little different, you know,
cool.
Not just regular yarn. But Yeah, and plus I want to be able to use this. I want it to be able to hold my weight, and I'm not a lightweight.
No,
I
but
want
like,
to.
well, if you can wash it, you can use it for a floor mat and then wash it and use it for a bed throw, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Use it for your bed throw for a month and then say, hey, this is getting dirty. Let me put it on the floor and
Or
then
use
put
it
it
as a
outside on the
hammock.
floor. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use it as a hammock also
Oh
because
my gosh. Yeah. You're not
when
falling
I'm
through that.
when I get done with it, I'm going to find some of those, you know, the wood that they hold freshly planted trees with, the poles.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to get at least one, maybe two of those,
Yeah.
and tie them to the ends, you know, or make
Mhm.
loops so that it can be slid in and out. So I can use it for the different purposes.
Yeah. Yep. I have enough spinning fleece. Let's say it's a house. Oh my gosh. Can you read that, May? So I have enough spinning fleece to insulate the house. And I don't think she's talking about some RV or van. I think she means the real thing. Oh my goodness. Well, hey folks, this was a pop-up meaning like an hour, and we're on 3. And I so am in trouble that I haven't gotten more done today. But my headache's gone. So when I got on here, I had atrocious headache.
Well, that's good.
So, but I got to go see my neighbor. He was in the hospital for a few days. He had a heart attack at 92 years old. And he says, what? That inconvenience? I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him I said hello.
Definitely. Yeah. So my 92-year-old neighbor had an inconvenience called a heart attack. Yeah.
That's
So,
what he said.
yeah. I said, where you been? He goes, oh, yeah. So anyhow. So, all right, yeah, everybody. Thanks for coming up. Thanks for sharing your crafts with us.
Well, thank you for letting me come up.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. Dan, careful. You're not over yet. All right.
And I love that walking stick.
It's right
Yeah,
there.
it's going to be awesome when I'm done with it. Long way to go.
Are you are you putting in features, or are you just carving out the grooves?
No, putting in features.
Okay.
Do you ever come? I'm sorry.
Almost there, roughing it out.
Yeah.
Do you ever come across the wood that has the bug lines in the wood? The
Yeah,
natural.
well, this is one of them. Jack pine. You see them. See the lines in it?
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
holes?
I've seen somebody just leave those lines because they can be pretty deep in grooves inside the wood, and they'll leave it and then they'll just stain it, and it turns out really awesome.
Yeah, those go pretty deep. So the only thing you can do is remove the wood. I have lines in pencil on here that I'm cut through. So this is my next. I got to put this on to do the shaping. It's like a chainsaw, but it works on my
scary.
other.
That's scary looking tool.
Yeah, that I got to put on my gloves, my shield, and all that for this because this thing can hurt you.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20,000 RPM. Yeah.
Deep cut. Deep cut.
Okay.
All right, my friend.
All right, we're out of here. We're leaving. Okay, everybody, say hi and bye. All right.
Have a
Till
good
next time.
have a good afternoon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.